ふぅ。疲れた。これ何か入ったっけ？
The trash container stands in the spring snow. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. There's nothing more of interest in this sludge of peel. Not much to see here anymore. Just the burnt egg you see, milk and egg. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows. The methodology in your fingers. You're used to this. No, searching for evidence. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
どういうこと？ついに世に解き放たれたんか。もしかして。録音中止とか言ってるな。ちょっと待ってや。YouTube かな。何出所って。出た。そういうことな。グッズ紹介ね。早いな。
The container sounds a muffled gong.
特筆すべきものがない。何のために開けたんやろ。もう一片方。いや、ちゃうな。これなんかもろたっけ？ちょっと覚えてない。前回ちょっと眠すぎて覚えてないな。服、これか。これや、服な。服はなんで、服な。おつけ。服を捨てられてたの覚えてなかった。はいはい。ちょっと待ってや。閉じる。聞いてみよう。チンポつってる。むっちゃチンポつってる。これこんにちは。
Fuck does Kuno care? Yeah? The kingdom of Kuno? The fuck do you want with it? Yeah, Kuno doesn't know shit about that. That shit is beneath Kuno.
知らんみたいです。
Listen! Kuno doesn't care about this smoke. Kuno could hook you up with some sweet rags. Shit like Kuno's wearing. Your size, good price. 500 real. Look, Kuno ain't seen shit lying around. Except for that up there. Now you won't perform.
The lieutenant remains silent, but his expression couldn't say, "I told you so," any louder.
Pig, these are found modulars. Believe it, you.
These could drastically improve your chances of Coach Physical Instrument endorses these pants. They are tartan ready. They will also make you into an idiot.
All right, Pico. Shit's rolling.
Don't do business with the pig, Kuno.
As you can see, Kuno and C don't trust you. Can't do.
There's more to his distrust than being a pig. He feels threatened by something
すまんな、ちょっとだいぶ流してるけど、
What that is, however,
文字がちっちゃくて見えへん人にちょっと解説はしたいねんけど、多分あんまり関係ないとこやと思うよ。
The fuck? A mug in the trash? Is this about the fucking clothes again? Yeah, Kuno sees where this is going. Kuno's got that fast
マグ
brain.
ファッカーとか言ってる。
Can't hear you, Kuno. Speak louder, Kuno.
Shit, that's tense. Someone's
こ
going to
の
the
今
big
喋って
down
るクー
basement,
ノ
huh?
っていう男の子
Mug
は、
guy gonna get tied to the radiator.
結構なんやろ、不良
Kuno
という
doesn't know who
か、
put that shit in there. And if he did, he wouldn't.
Tell the Kuno who it
結
was.
構多分
He's curious.
アホ
He
で。
likes putting two and two.
Stop turning into a pig, Kuno. They're trying to get you hooked on
だ
the
からこいつに
snitching.
聞いてクーノースは
Get away from my
これの
Kuno.
弟かな。妹やったかな。
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Kuno doesn't like to be seen with the popo. Get, look at that fucking shit. Fuck does Kuno?
The lieutenant.
It's a trap, Kuno. Don't club.
The fuck? Yeah.
I can't eat.
Shit, that's
Nothing
Ted.
wrong with
Kuno
him.
doesn't know who put that shit in there.
Tell the Kuno who it was. He's curious. He
Mug
likes
up
putting
cup
two
no.
and two together here.
クーの頭が出ると思うと。
Stop turning into a.
Yeah, get your bacon shit away. Dunno. Keep.
Kipped is a pejorative term used to describe people of South
すごいな、
Sudanese
こいつ。
or
口悪いな。
Erie-Uppergite descent. It used to be a common first name among the Erie-Uppergites of Ilmara. Not so much anymore.
Yeah, that's what Kuno said. She could. Look, Kuno doesn't explain.
Yeah, what was
Coffee
she
no
doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of garden? Yes, it seems suspicious. You don't like things being like that.
結構いろいろ
That's just
喋ってくれてるな、
some
こい
shit
つ。
Ruffin Gimp's left.
There it is. That strange feeling again. As if there was more than meets the eye about that pile of roofing material.
これ今ね、この変なマーク、この、なんてやろ、この地球、顔地球みたいなマーク。ミノタウルスみたいなやつの星版、地球版みたいな。ハンターハンターにできそうなこのマークが出てるときは、心の中で多分会話してるときは結構このマーク出てくる。どうやら。自分の心と会話してるときに。今日の石みたいにあんな言われると、森の目魚が入らなくて大変かな。あんだけ人少ないみたいな。お客さん少ないみたいに言ってたかな。多分来てたな、楓君。そうかそうか、どっかの。楓君も来てたし、いつも来てくれてる。私がロングコートダディインフォの方々と間違えて喋りかけてというか、前連絡取っちゃった人も来てくれて。左利きすること今日正直、私らのファンっぽい人多かった気すんねんな。やりにくいな、でも確かに私もちょっと。選択肢。俺にはさ、木下さんからさ、始めた俺には。なあ、どうなん俺は、これかな。
The fucking well.
They're trying to make you feel.
You glance again at the roofing material in front of the shack. Yes, you should go back there.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
トリマー。ちょっと待ってな。トリマー。
Kuno.
なんかやらなあかんこと多いねんな。やらなあかんことが結構いっぱいあんねんな。明日から学校、どういうこと？冬休みやったから、ずっと。長い間。ガルテに聞いてみるの。ガルテって誰だ？この事件ね、インベントリー、傷んだ記録簿、インタラクション。インベントリ内の傷んだ記録簿。インベントリ内の、これや。インタラクトできるおもろ。廃物入れに捨てられた記録簿、男の手の薬の引きでもよく見てる動物殺人事件の記録簿で使えるかもしれない。ほう。
It's the legend found in the trash. A pitiful
白と
cabbage
黄色
of
の紙
white
の
and
哀れ
yellow
な多分プラ
papers
スチックの
hanging
糸から
from
金属クリ
plastic
ップでかろうじて
boards,
くれる。
barely held together by a metal clip. This sad there's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet
こうやっ
paper.
てなんかこう、今みたいにインタラクトとかすると、こう右下の時間が動くねんな。ちょっ ちょっとずつちょっとずつ。
It's a metaphor for you. Below the pathetics, terror. Do not look into its blue heart.
で、ずっとこの、心の内陸帝国っていうか、心の声みたいなやつが、あんまり青き心の内が覗いてなりませんっつって、あんまり自分、こいつ今、主人公記憶装置やねんけど、自分自身のことをあんまり、多分自分で記憶に浸してるからか、なんか、あかんね。あかんって言われるな。風俗1が違ったホームでってアッキー言い過ぎてたし、何言ってるかわけわからんなって思う。
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off. Still wet. The toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger. An aluminium block runs the width of the board. The surface is interrupted by a silvery... It is similar to the RCM watermark on your blazer the lieutenant mentioned. Didn't he say something about...
What? Yes, halogen watermark used for adding information to RCM property. It depends. Aside from an anti-counterfeiting...
Maybe yours will have...
ちょっと覚えてられへんわ。このクリップと、なんか今、多分、操作、多分メモ、自分で書いたメモをなぜか捨ててて、多分こいつは。で、そのメモについてたクリップと、あと自分自身の体についてる、なんか、刑事っていうことを示すための、なんか、バッジみたいなのあって、それを車のライトで投下したらそこに情報が浮かび上がるみたいなの言ってる。多分クリップの情報を浮かび上がらせなあかんねんけど、覚えてられるかな？いろいろやらなあかんことが多い。
It'll have that.
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do. Yes, RCM vehicles have had lights tuned especially to reveal a lot.
This means you can read the watermark.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers
Okay,
sag from
yeah,
the clipboard in
clipboard,
your hand,
okay,
they're
shiroi
not
kami, shiroi
exactly
yomu.
white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered. Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, case files, work, strife, poverty. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average.
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push your... 2? That's a lot. I didn't mean to say you are making mistakes, by the way. That was presumptuous. It's okay. We all make...
Like a fan of girls, the checkered papers dry in your hand. Yes, it appears your employer, shall we say, robust yet literary system. A title, one might say even. One that draws, yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location. And the murder at the Uka parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Inspecting them とか言ってるから英語っぽいな。君同じ事件なのか。
You mean the alphanumeric? Officer, precinct, time of arrival at the scene? Oh, you mean the titular? Yes, well, so do I. It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM. Right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial... Again, in your defense, I seem to have named one... the man with the hole in his head. I pray his loved ones. Rail spiked through the head. He died. It was a workplace accident.
There is, for precisely one more. 15 pages near the end. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete. Sadly, the ledger only comes with an old war. The lieutenant looks at his blue notebook. He is not really saying anything, just standing.
Know that I give this to you with resentment.
これを君にやるが、彼は僕は怒ってるぞ。ペンをいただいたけど、ぶち切られたなんだかしら。
The tasks you've completed flow out of the blue oblong pen.
でも今のでさ、僕怒ってるって怒ったことによって、このキムとの関係性が悪くなるのかもしれないな。
Inspect the interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but a satisfying slash sounds things to be done. and things already done.
No, actually. Any ideas?
吊るされた子。この事件に名前つける。沈みゆく太陽。吊るされた男にしようか。
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking. I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man. It's good to be sorted this out.
You don't exactly close them so much as distance yourself from the smelly
お、いや、
papers.
事件簿
They're a
に。
little further from your nose now.
事件簿はもう見たんな。はいはい。で、次が、これで事件簿を読めるか。
Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin.
よく書かれた
It
A
always
数字の
begins
コード
with
を使って、
HD
A 数字のコードがあったの。
then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene. Followed, why yes, your precinct, every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your
ちょっと待ってな。
initials.
あれ、なんでこの動くんかって。コードは HDB41 から始まって、次に操作開始日、HDB41 だと、操作官の名前と文章なのか。そもそも文章。ホラス・デビー・ベン・レンガ、ハラムダルジャン・ベイザピンか。これ多いんじゃない？そういう感じしないからな。はあ、こいつが HDB 何々のコンソールってこと？ちょっと待ってな。ちょっと待ってな。いや、わからんな。一旦的にしようか。
That is improbable. It takes about half an hour to piece one together using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
どこから始める？どういうこと？一つの事件を読むのにどれぐらいかかる？ 30分かかるってことな。
This one is relatively easy to reconstruct.
うわ、ほんまや、時間むっちゃ経
Overnight
ってる
on。1202, a graffito, nay, a mural, cause of failure, rent too high. The mural is enormous. Two silhouettes, a man, true love is possible. People call it that. The graffito crew is easy to track down. Only the bell lecture. The case files do not show you finding the author. The crew agrees to clean up. The 9,000 people subjected to the mural's message. All of Lakeside,
むっ
Central
ちゃ
Jamaica,
読まなあかんやん。
and
ちょっと待ってな。
Villalobos,
軽く読まして。
plus half of the eminent domain. Participate in
い
the
たんだ
vote.
けど、出版
Although the
の
case begins with what appears to be a lot
実
of
世界の
running
壁
on
画
the
っていう
streets
事
as to
件を
how
こいつは取り
juvenile
扱っ
and
て、
stupid the mural is. Given a
12
choice
月
between
2
two
日の出来をラベ
options.
な壁画が16個見ろ8月共同住宅に出現することで、共同住宅に壁画が突如として、落書きみたいなのが突如出現して、この建物入居者が守るゴーストタワーで、で、壁画巨大だ、2つ1つ男1つの口づけを交わした彼の輪郭の内側にこの口づけを交わした男女の輪郭の内側に真の愛を実現する次の世界のための新たな人々が生まれたって中流階級に提出追を人々それこれそれに手を合わせた見通せないので少しは時間を消してくれていました。まあから落書きを消してくれとみんなに言われて、両の攻撃の持っているベルレトルだけでこういうアーティストの中に洋服な人物がいるという噂がある。彼らは実行の責任を認めるかでらして。はあはあ、待ってくれ、俺は絵の発案者を見つけたら違うだろう。下手人がって後します。下手人って、いうのは犯人っていう意味よな、多分。下手人は自らの手で後します。JV ってやつが相棒って書いてあるな。市民を後押ししようとして絵を消すことに反対、公園上職員がジャブコールにしている県内には9000レイクサイドとビラボースの全員を記録。事件の当初がどれほど悪作がごめん。はあはあ。 壁画を消す。絵は街に適してる。これ選ばなあかんの？消すに
A
する。
staggering 78% of voters choose to keep it. Turns out the
驚く
opposition were a loud minority,
78% の
and
人
that
が
love
絵を残すこ
truly
とで
is
反対意見は
possible
高
in the
高く
next
少女
world
かつて
for
不可能で
new
す。
people, and it is too late for us.
この続け投票してたらそんなもう一名欲しい。
Did anyone ask you what you believe in,
Mama,
man
to
with
you.
a smelly toilet ledger? What do you want to tackle next? Or are we done?
これやっぱ読んでもええねんけど、読んだらこのゲーム内時間で30分かかんねんな。これがどう生きてくるかちょっと怖いから、一
Not
旦
much
置
has
いとい
changed in the
て、
meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still. In the back, you see thin, translucent copy of paper. Some neon
これ覚え
yellow,
とこう。でもこ
some
の事
bright
件を、
red, all covered in boxes,
事
like
件を、
marching armies.
なんやろ、
These look like official forms, waiting to be filled
過
out.
去の事件をこの捜査資料からなんか思い出すことができるけど30分かかるからちょっとやめとくけど、30分でこのゲーム内時間の30分かかるからやめとくけど、なんかゲーム内で時間あるときにやるのもあれやろな。
Then rip them from the binder and hand them 3. The topmost are misconduct
Okay.
fines. The middle ones are station calls.
罰金出
And the
頭、現
bottommost
場禁
are,
止報
you
告書。
don't have to be an intellectual giant to do a monetary penalization, but they appear. These are quite sinister in tone. They, a dozen pages of thin copy
10分以上
paper,
なんか
bright red. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms, and the rest of the stinking cellulose is much work. It's made of dark blue plastic, hard enough to beat someone to submission with. The edges are rounded, however.
クリップボードな。
The blue. The blue heart. Don't look into it. Something rattles inside, ever so
かっ
lightly.
べえ。
Is there a
クリ
hidden
ップ、あ、クリッ
compartment?
プじゃない、このボードのどこかに、クリップボードのどっかに隠しスペースがあるらしい。
Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment, the plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot, with your hands, you four-sized pages hang from the clip, screwed to the top of the board.
開けれる？ゴブゴブ。
The two sides of the board appear slack. The slides
何
snap
かが出てきた。
back into place. It should,
Yeah,
without
aquí vamos.
resistance or sound. 2 ticket stubs and a
2枚のチケ
handmade
ットの版
postcard.
権と手製の絵はがき。はい。版権を取り上げる。先に読む。うわぁ。これちょっと
Thin
先に
wax
読
paper
も
has
う
been
か。
glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers. It smells of chewing. A touch of cinnamon. The end of summer. Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. A young woman in her 20s.
思いやりとり
There is care. Harry, it begins. You're already
ハリーな。
reading. I
じゃあこいつやっぱ
watched
ハリー
you
なんや。
so you can
HDB
read
や
it
から。
when you wake up. Throw it away, please.
読み続ける。
A merciful wind blows in from the bay of Revachol, dusting the ground at your feet and raising newspapers far away. You feel the card slipping into it.
だからこれ俺が喜ぶんだろう。痛んだけど、レバーショーが自由深いから、上手に。
Your hands shake, holding on to it. Every morning when I step out, every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach you, every step I take with kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head. You feel the ledger slip from your hand.
え？倒れる？ゲームオーバーじゃん、これ。ゲームオーバーや。どういうこと？ なになに。ちょっと早すぎたんかな。
There is nothing.
うわ、一からや。えぐー。なんじゃらほい。
Nothing said, brother. Well, that's me. Blue eyes, that's me. Who was what?
He speaks of the sickening longing. Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we
あ、で
call
も
it
ちょっとだけ変わってるわ、言ってることが。
because it's always there.
あ、でもボイジャー通りとか言ってるな。
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
Beautiful. Believe me.
There is no Voyager Road. There are no... You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into...
Yes. They're
Its delicious glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness. In the upholstered cabin
Oh.
of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage,
戻った
seated
わ。
in the driver's
一からや思っ
basket,
た。
the air,
Drink. Water.
the water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life. It's
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days.
with greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water.
What happened? You were reading 10 minutes, maybe.
10分か。俺、いや、気になるするな。
That does sometimes happen.
He replies with such understanding, it's as if
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed? Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool
失敗
equipped
す
in
る
your
け
held
ど、インターネッ
slot
トで
for skill
とても
bonuses.
スキルボーナス。
Find it under the tools.
どういうことどういうことあれどこ行ったでアイテム。あ、これかこれか。持っとこう、とりあえず。で、これインタラクトしときたい。
it's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
このマグパ役に立つ、こいつ筋でいねえでしょ。はあはあ。
If you want to earn some change by guilting people, go. It's just a but. It will not happen. The mug talk is
あれなんでできんかった。じゃあ、ちょっと待ってな。
before you stands a motor carriage. Vapor emanate. This must be the infernal machine. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
All right. Ready? I turn. You.
He's downplaying his excitement.
余熱器のために指導ボ
Lieutenant
タ
is
ン。
more than happy. The dashboard lights up with the lights unfold with a little click.
There you go. I'll turn them off from the remote
引き出
once
し
you're done.
式工房
We just
全
need
部
to.
The frequency tableau lights up. The soft purr.
Hello, Alice. Please.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
こちらは呼ぶ。なので
This is Officer Alice Demetri, precinct.
Under the green
名
primer,
前分かってから言ってもよかったんかもな。まあ、ええか。
Just a second, officer.
10-2, 10-5.
a scrawny old man sits. The man uses
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. 10-18, state your message,
身
sir.
分証の紛失した。
10-9, over. 10-4, message received. This is very serious. Is it him? What does he want?
あいつか、あいつかっ
Says
つっ
he
てるわ
lost。his badge. He what? He lost his badge?
警部への10の22が出されてる。あいつっつってるからなんか。
This is communication officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over. You mean your partner? What is he saying?
ジャンビクマールか。
He's asking who. I'm his goddamn. It's your partner, Satellite Officer Wittmar. Did he lose his
Oh.
memory along with his fucking badge? Who lost his badge? Dick
Hmm.
fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
ミューレンっつってる。ちょっと待って、ちょっと待って。何ハリーっつったな。ハリーミューデンっぽいな。HMD って言ってたのね。ハリーミューデ
Officer
ン。
Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
ハリー・ディック・ミューデンや。HDM か。ハリー・ディック・ミューデン。ちゃうか。
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name. Defend
What?
yourself.
あ、それは嘘。
Immediately. They're laughing at you.
He's asking you to. Of course it's serious. Satellite officer Vic
Harry de
Martin
Walker.
losing your badge is serious. He says this as probably. Oh goddamn! Satellite officer Mullen dicked us.
とにかく行こう
Sensor,
か。
I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of. Fuck me, Mac, come here. What's going on? Super Carpet. His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge. He asked you to. Why? Did he find it? Sergeant Orson was on the.
You don't have a comeback. So
He's not replying. Looks like he's still 10-9, come again. I didn't get that. No hype? Ask him. Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun.
check your pockets. Check your holy fuck. No.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Lying over the phone.
嘘ついた、とりあえず。
It's easy.
He says he didn't. Thank God for that. Losing his badge is... We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. Do you need further assistance? Over. 10-4, I hear... What does he... He's asking... I don't think... Don't give that... Right. That's a negative on the additional funds, sir. Over. He says it's... He is... Request denied, sir. Over. He's... Well... Vicmar said... What is it? Did you want anything else, sir?
He's trying to keep you from further embarrassing yourself in front of your colleagues.
はあは
He terminated the connection. I guess he was in a...
The radio falls silent.
Eh.
Lifeless. The communications.
What was that?
無線切られてん
It's
じゃん。
okay, detective. We should get on with our tasks.
This is Precinct 57. Just a...
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
そうか、じゃあ、ちょっと行き過ぎたらあかんねんな。実は銃をなくしたんだ。変な話。俺の個人情報について。
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through. You're going to be looking at a straitjacket if you tell everyone you
そっ
lost
か、
your
これもう記憶なくしたとか言ったら気力がなくなりそうや
I'm
な。
not hearing your question. That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over. What? What is it? He wants to... But of course, it says Dick Mullen. Tell him to stop. What do you need, sir? Over.
今後は風にね。
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over. Sir, I will not have you talk to me in this manner. What? He seems intoxicated and... Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. Wrap it up. Don't
こ
indulge
れ
in
なかなか教えてくれへんな、名前を。
10... excuse me, sir?
You probably don't want to continue on this road.
No, sir, I haven't. You're not really keen on mentioning your home life, so I've... 10-4, well... Does he actually want something, or is he... He asked if he ever told me... For God's sake! Sir, satellite officer Vic... So, was there anything else?
住所教えてくれ
10-4, hold up, Jules. Seems like... No, fuck him. Sorry, sir.
全然教えてくれへんやん。何にも分からへん。
Understood, sir. Over.
銃なくしたらちょっと怒られそうやから。
Roger that.
隠しとこう。
10, over and...
A metallic drawer.
Take what you need, officer. It's going...
He's clearly a little protective of his tools. But what can you do? Well, the pry bar, useful for opening all sorts of doors. The handles are... You can do good work. It's robot. Lets you... The pull-out toolbox slides back. The white suede feels luxurious under the top.
おつけい。ほいだら、スカッシュを見てみるか。もう1時45分。それでは
As you hold your ledger's clip under the head,
There she is.
around the borders of the watermark, are dozens,
Hmm.
no, hundreds of micro perforations. The rectangular watermark is overlaid with the logo of the RCM, and yet the major arteries of Revachol are all recognizable. A rat brazenly darts past you and disappears.
Ah, Martinez. Let me see. Right here. No, it does not.
There are many of them, and they are divided into three. The first row has 18 dots. Not bad for what? You don't even... The next is the longest. There are so many, it's hard to... The last row has...
何どういうこと？
Those are perforations. They represent your record as an
君
officer
の
of
統
the
計データはもっ
RCM.
と早く
There are your
統計上げ
statistics.
て
Alpha male officers who are proud.
The first row represents your years of service.
18年勤続。
Okay, not bad at all. What? That's what it says. I might have guessed even longer based on your age. Yes, that does. This next row, the one that wraps all the way
君が
around,
解決
is
した
your...
事件。
Wow, more than 200.
200。
It's quite a lot, even for someone who's been on the force for nearly 2 decades. Usually, clearing more than 10 cases... Right. Those are your confirmed kills.
殺人
You've
数だ。
got precisely 3 perforations there. For an RCM officer, especially precinct... There are certain officers who treat
あ、
their
殺人
kills
数っ
like
ていうのは
some
だから
kind
まあ
of
刑
ghoulish
事と
game.
して犯
If they
人を
do
殺しちゃったみ
happen
たいな
to
もんだか
solve
ら。
a case, it's usually by accident. But it seems as though you are, or at least were. Yes.
It's not a problem for him to state it, however.
Everyone has their own met. Personally, I find it helps to keep up a few hobbies. Why not gardening?
It's meant in earnest. Please don't mistake it for a jab. The lieutenant nods.
Right. I'll go turn off the light.
You can now see your statistics on your journal page, to the right of the
タス
task
ク説明
description.
の右側に表示される。はあはあ、ちょっと待ってな。ジャーナルから。これか。右下。あ、書いてるわ。捜査官プロフィール。名前不明。スーパースターデカと書いてるな。木造で万福のデカ。うん。共産主義者、ファシスト、ウルトラリベラル、ビンディそれぞれに、一応数字は振ってるな。殺した人数みたいなのとかも。そうなんや。10ね、あと。ガルテに聞いてみる。あと5ポイントでレベルアップできる、それ。内面化。何どういうことどういうことどういうことどういうことこれなんなんやろこれどういうこと思考キャビネット。思考キャビネットってなんか6個ぐらい、何個か置けるか。6個ぐらいとりあえず置けて、1スキルポイント。スキルポイントとかあんのどこにあんのとりあえず何かは置けたと。懐中電灯、バール。あの辺壊していけそうやな。とりあえずガルテと喋るか。わかりやすく。ガルテって多分、あいつも気になるな。一旦こいつ喋る。
Welcome to Revachol.
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It's men like you who keep Revachol.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attack.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to
Racist
Revachol.
とか
I
じゃない
know exactly what you meant, but you see, I'm an...
Silence. Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to
あ、どうお
shine.
前が行くで、よっしゃ、背中を任せとき、聞いたことない。
You two make a cute...
The lieutenant exhaled.
Whatever you say, officers.
はは
Oh man, God man.
うん。
Thanks for that, but no, it's
なんか
not
わからんけど、
mine.
レイシストの人になんか、が多分受けるマグカップ
He
やけどな。
doesn't live in Martinez.
It's about not the most popular topic, no. I'm not the only one. People who've
この辺は
studied these things say. So, lately we Occidental... The problem? The damn...
Cultural victory? What is this?
It's what the keeps of
ここあんまり読んでないから多分そんな見やんでもいいと思うんだけど
Also,
な。
you need to realize the dangers of mixing races. Who knows what might happen if people don't stay in their birthplace? You might
人
end
種
up
差
with
別
a
を
new
支持してもいいは
subrace
ちょっとちゃう
with
気も
unknown
すんねんな、でも。
characteristics leading to extra competition. That go right ahead.
Lieutenant Kisaraga's stern. Not a lot of moral fiber on this one yet, he thinks. Wriggled out of it.
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some... The strike. Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide.
Yeah, apples. I take it...
リンゴ。やけどなんか隠し事してるやもって感じだな。マグネシウム。はあ、はあはあ、トリマ、これなんだろう。トリマガルデに話聞きに行くか。あ、ちょっと待って、レベルアップできんちゃうかな。スキルポイント2個あるな、多分。どっか上げるんか。上げるのありか。よう出てくるやつは、この内陸帝国と、教官もよう出てくるな。習字学とか。今後でもなんかちゃうやつも意志力。あ、意志力も出てくる。意志力上げるか。あれあ、5以上もなんねや、ほいで。うわ、無事ですね。意志力と権威がゼロやから上げとく。この中で唯一ゼロやもんね。マジで意味は分かってないけど、あんま。上げたからどうやねんっていう。はいはい。こいつあ、開いとるぞ。キッチンが2時以降やから。
Can I help you? Thanks. I hope you found what you were looking for. How strange. I certainly didn't put them there. Sylvie had the keys before I got here. And the trash collection service? CS Municipal.
Ah, the elusive CS Municipal. I doubt we'll be able to track. Thank you anyway.
こいつって言ったらちょっと剣あるような気もすんねんな。
Yes. Another thing. Great. I love those. Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nasty. They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get...
There are these things
ストライ
called
キしてる。
days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept.
Yes.
あれ聞きたいこと聞いた気するねんけどな。耐久力強姦とかがいるんや。 完了してるやつもある。ちょっと待ってよ。ガルで他誰がいる？しばらく時間かかるやもって。へえ。とりあえず記憶なくしてるのプラス、記憶なくしてるのプラス、なんかこの中庭であった事件を解決しなあかんのがこいつのまあやらなあかんことって感じやな。
A thin man is smoking below an exhaust. As you step in, he nods toward the table. Okay, it's definitely not his name. The man puts his cup down and replies something. He smiles and bangs. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds. He smiles. It's almost like... You see a heavy steel door. You immediately feel drawn to the color. Blue is for mystery. The cobalt blue surface, old cobalt paint, rough on the fingers. For the door does not budge.
You do? It's a door in the back of the kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? It is quite pretty. I suppose we could look into it as a side investigation. Hardly. Anyway, Gart is the person to ask about this. The cafeteria man.
はい、とりあえずガルテに聞くと、ドアのことを。
Can I help you?
あれ？
Yes. Have you got it? A lot. A lot. Like what? I was rarely enjoying.
あれ？ガルテに聞かれへんで。秘密通路を探索しよう。秘密に入る方法。ガルテに聞くって言ってたもんな。
You see a heavy steel door.
まあ、ええか。こいつに聞いてみる。こいつに。
The man ponders his cook. He looks up at you. Then, shrugging is an international sign for, no, I don't know what's behind.
わからへんみたいな。鍵もいいよな、多分。まあ、一旦置いといてって感じかな。で、やること多いな。庭師にガーデニングのこと聞くのと、君のシルビーと連絡彼女で潰したことか。シルビーと喋るのありやな。さっき。ちょっと待ってや。シルビーと。
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone, a pull-out tool. As you tap on...
No. That's enough.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you? Of course. What is the number, officer?
Yes, hold on.
Proceed.
Lieutenant gets her up.
Officer? Yes, hello?
シルビー来た。
Oh, right. Hello, officer. What?
You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again.
You mean, why did I leave the bar?
なぜ私がバーへいるの？
What? No, why would you even think that? Please, don't bring... I already said I don't want to talk about this.
あれ？なんか
Everything up again.
なんか怒られとんな。
Why not?
Let's just say I left because I needed to... You know who?
まあ、とりあえずガルテと。
Maybe, I don't know. I just know I have... No? Not me. No, sorry. I don't. Not a lot of people don't have the money to have the cables to...
So the union has a phone.
It was someone else. We'll find them sooner or later, officer.
What? Of course it bothered me. But no one calls the police. The union would get... You know... What the union says goes. People listen to them and they...
Legally, no. In reality, yes.
うん。
Martinez is
労
de
働
facto
組合
police
が
by the
結
Dock
構
Workers Union.
あれみたいやな、なんかメインというか。今度これ僕さんおげかけてなった。一応ちょっと待ってな。あなたポケットトークライブでも森の宮盛り上げていきたいってあっき言ってましたよ。そう。なんでそんな森の宮の大使みたいなポジションになりたいのかな。なんかあったんかな。なんかアッキーの中であったんかな。森の宮を盛り上げていきたい事件みたいな。でも袖に帰った後すぐに平岡さんっていうむちゃ仲いい女性の社員さんおんねんけど、森の宮の社員さん、平岡さんになんかアットホームって言ったら何でも許されるわけじゃないですよみたいな感じでなんか言われてたり、まあもう冗談で言ってた。
I push her first. No, don't push her. It sounds as if she's about to cry.
The other people who live around here.
Her voice is resigned.
You don't live here. You don't understand. Squealing? Please, I just didn't want any trouble.
でもなる。久しぶりに学校行く緊張して。寝ろよ。はい、こんにちは。テコンドーさんはどうさし、テコンちゃんのやったら4月に、もう3月のあれが、もう出されへんから次に出すかな。ちょっと待ってな。で、補欠言うてた。
I didn't know I had to report it. I thought someone would take. Yes, I know. It's just. Yeah, go on. Yes, I know who you.
This exact conversation has happened before.
You told me back in the whirling. You told everybody. Oh.
Real policemen have uniforms too, by the way. Where's yours?
制服な。
Yes, you absolutely should. It's awful that you lost it.
気力下がっちゃった。
It feels like you haven't worn yours in a long, long time.
Please, no. Not this. You were trying to impress some people with it. Everyone was eating and... You were waving it around in everyone's face, begging them to describe it. You said it can't...
Oh, those again. I have been trying to... You know, when you put your gun, your actual gun, on your temple and pretend to shoot your...
なんかジョークで
Off of that, I remember this. You were screaming things like...
ジョークでこう自殺するふりをしようとしてたのか、ほんまに
While you were screaming, spit flying, imitating the
自殺願望があったんかどっちかなんや。
Spat some in his food. I don't think it...
Me neither. No idea. All I know, it almost looked like you pawned it. But believe me, I did not ask. Uniform? I never saw you in any uniform. You had your things on. Well, you tried to jam it down the toilet, sir. Clogging it completely. After I am sorry about that. Anything else, detective? I do hope so. Please, don't call me again. Bye.
Yes, you have obviously done something to upset her at the work.
I'm not mad, it's just... You were so drunk and so emotional. The stuffed bird, the great Stewart. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there. It was a pretty bird. There since I started work.
There's genuine sadness in her voice.
Yes, obviously. You were the worst I've had sailors fighting. Union guys grabbing my ass. Kids. Well, you were worse than even about little things like not turning down the volume.
毎回夜中3時に。
We go on by the OO. The hell with that. Then there was your room. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. threatened and then screamed something
こい
about
つ
how
最
you're
低な客やってんな。
and why does anyone even and then I had to deal with your toilet. I won't even mention you waving your gun around. No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst.
あんたみたいに態度の悪い店員を初めてで、こっからまだブチ切れ返すという、火に油注ぐというルートもあるんやな。
God, I
謝
know
ろう。
I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again and wait. Really? No. I was actually flattered.
そう
I
なん
always liked him. It was
シ
just
ルビー
bad
とガルテ
timing.
は両思いやったのに、この主人公のせい
There's
で
a pause. You can all
I didn't know what to say to him later. Then you came and destroyed the place. Okay, but please don't mess it. All sorts of things. Yes, that's the one you like to see.
interesting. You still have to find the copy though, before you can blast it. You hear a sigh of relief.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? 50 cents.
In the cabin, you see a set of
い
steering
や、
wheels.
かたじけねえな、シルビー。そういうことね。
Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now guess. Yes, sorry, cop. The cop, huge lack of enthusiasm going on in here. Oh, you know, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the advanced interesting cop, Liquid Shadow cop. But you're too sorry to say those things. So, of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this. That won't.
で、多分今自分で面目ないっつったから、ここが面目ないデカになってる。ほら。面目ないデカ4になってるわ。これなんなんやろな。とりあえずここになんか置くことによって。厳しい自己批判。こうか。なんかわからんけど、ここにスキルみたいなの置けるんやけど、これどういう意味があんねやろ。で、ガルテに、実はシルビーはガルテのこと好きやったんやでっていうのを教えてあげながらね、生でさ。
Can I help you? Wait, what? But what about the bird? Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning. You broke the skewer!
I assure you it...
It's as if he can't decide whether to be angry.
Why on earth did you have to break the skewer? I can't believe it. I was so sure it was still...
A tender type of hope.
All right. Did she say anything else? About me, you know? Did she say anything about me? Really? I should give her a... Thanks, I guess. Was there anything else you wanted, or...?
とりあえず2人の感じはいい感じになったっぺからこれでおつけ。でもいいデカになってるっぽいな、なんとなく。組合専用ブースに誰か来るんちゃんと見とかなあかんのと、とりあえず、ちょっと待ってや。部屋ちょっちゅう行くのもありなんやな。この2人で。万劇と森の無料でしょ、それこそ。まあ、それはまあ、あたしら的にはいるな、確かに。まあ、あたしは別にいらんけど。芸人的には欲しいなるけどな。まあ、何かで優勝した賞金でそれやったらいいんちゃう。
bed is cold.
The option to go to sleep becomes available every night.
へえ。9時以降寝れるんや。おつけおつけ。気力を回復。ほいだらば、ちょっともう一回中庭に行って、中庭に行きて、これ多分もう届かへんか無理やと思うな。
Looking right through you with his white eyes. The body below is intact.
ちょうだ、ちょうだ。
There he still is.
お客さんのためにって感じ。ほんま？
Through you with his white eyes. The body below is entirely
耐久
dedicated
力がいると。
to that corpse smell. Emitting it is all it does
こ
now.
れ例えばやけど、あれまた減ってるやん、ケイン。どういうこと？あれこれ増やしたよな。意志力とケイン。減るんか。多分。何もせえへんかったら。ちゅうことやろな、多分。わからん。どういうことやろ。まあまあ、鳥まあ。ちょっと待ってや。ここを開けると。どっちもあればいいなって。
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite. Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of There it is. You see a shabby little door.
はい、来ました。なんかありそう。
What is this then?
まあ、鳥はなんかこう、優勝賞金とかなんかするの一個でそれいいんちゃうめっちゃ。何かのためにやるっていうのはな、ええことやから。あ、これ制服ちゃん。制服ちゃいまんのこれ。うん。勝手に動いてくれてる。今私何もしてないけど。どういうことだ？ちょっと待って。ノザフェド？何なのノザフェドって。え？ああ、回復アイテムなんや。ええやん。ちょいちょい金もこうやってゲッチュできてるな。なんとなく行かれへんみたいな感じになってるな、あそこには。今の段階ではね。さっきこっちか？ハウが。ちょっと待ってよ。邪魔かも、キムちゃん。今はまだ行かれへんぺえな、上は。あ、ちょっと待って。あ、こうか。ちょっと待ってよ、ちょっと待ってよ。待ってよ。こう。なんとなくあれ制服っぽいよな。で、こっから多分見れるようになってる。
Yes, it's probably yours. It bears. You could probably make the jump. You look like you've done some track and field.
The wind is aggressive up here. The lieutenant looks at the look in his eyes. That machine is a Kvalsund 1020H.
Is it? Kvalsund, but I digress. We were focusing on your cloak here. What are we doing? Or it could...
He's thinking you've forgotten.
The cloak? Well...
The cloak looks like a bag of goodies floating in the wind. Who knows what it's...
足場から飛び降りる。才覚な。今んとこ才覚と 才覚ってどれ？これな。才覚と、どれやったっけ？耐久力、内部力、強化、なんでしょうね。才覚となんかがいるやったな。覚えてにいいけど。でもあれ取らなだいぶやばい。才覚絶対いるな。この正味あれ取れたらだいぶ進む気する。
Be still, my beating heart.
神経
The
薬。
lieutenant isn't.
薬な。
There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use.
Perhaps not. This is... But that there was an interesting find.
まあまあまあ以上。とりあえずここは。だから上着を取れるぐらい才覚を上げなあかんのが。なんだろう。
I'll die before I squeal, pig. You don't want to fuck.
You can still see the...
もう一回喋ってみる。
Fuck does Kuno care?
Ah.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. And then what?
He's trying to fuck at you again, Kuno.
Oh, that. Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno
食うの
demo
豚
tape.
とあれただ食うんだよ。
What?
What is this shit? Fucking...
Fuck your shit back to normal.
Well played. No one saw that coming.
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of electric. Kuno Shazam.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too, wouldn't you? You feel tired and old,
ライトニングっ
but
ていう
you
の
could
は
have that
多
sparkle
分、
in your
ハーブの
eyes.
ことなんやろな。脱法ハーブみたいな。
It's a vitamin pig. Don't you...
You could use some.
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking...
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
You're not getting this pig.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
お前にまずはね、オーバードーズでって書いてあるの。
Is it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your... Don't sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty...
He's saying you climbed up there. Yet, that conclusively explains how the coat...
Of course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Not everyone can fly like Kuno.
Moose piss is... That's all there is to it then. Don't be a pansy.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
クーノースと話した。ん？あいつクーノース。どういうことやろ？
The fuck about it? Your test...
Get lost.
プラス1、クーノから退却したクーノースと話した。どういうことやろ？
Kuno doesn't...
まあ、とりあえずジャンプをしなどうしようもならへんねんな。こんにちは。どうもこうも。
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons, lists an off-key melody.
Kuno, please stop calling him.
She thinks you're the gremlin child. What would he say to this?
Oh, I'm sorry, officer. But the doorbell is broken and the bookstore shouldn't...
A single beep. You ring the... What an ominous... All you hear is static. But no, you ring the doorbell. You wait for a minute. Looks like someone has melted half the plastic off with a light. You hear static from the intercom speaker.
Yes, hello.
She sounds almost antique, as if her voice was being played off an old wax cylinder. A receiver must not be working properly.
My God.
The lieutenant. Who cares that you don't remember her? No.
スト
Something's
リッ
wrong.
プ
Are you
ストリ
sure
ップ
she's
店の
talking
なんか
to
女性と喋りかけて
Michelle, just please. Why did you even call? I don't understand. You've been... Ever since I came to...
a spot of static?
ミシェルって M 始まりやからあり得るもんな。
It's so...
She sounds like she's about to. She doesn't answer. Silence. The only thing you can hear now is static and waves washing. Another seagull part.
I don't know what happened either. We should probably stop playing with this thing.
You press the number sign on the keypad that terminates the call. 12 name cards on the call
もう
box
一回行
read.
こ
Silence.
うか。とりあえず他のと
No
ころ。
one's home at Fortress Accident. Nothing happens after you ring the doorbell. They don't want to talk to you. Silence. No one answers the
この
doorbell.
ストリップのとこはまたいつか。
No one answers your call. This button.
Huh. This...
You hear the same waiting room music, but no one picks up
意
the
志力上がっ
receiver
てまたこれ
anymore.
か。まだホワイトスキルやから別にミスってもいい気もするんだけどな。行ってみようか。
No. Hold on. The last thing you need in your life is more hysteric
失
emotions.
敗してももう一回、
Find
あ
something else to do.
あ、そういうことね。もう一回意志力に振っていけるのか。はあ、はあはあ、そういうことね。女性あり。なんか意外と歩こう思ったら結構広いねんな。いろいろあるというか。ちょっと喋ってみる。まあまあまあまあ。ここ入らない。この子に喋る
Hello, sir. Step
Hello.
right in. Are you interested in a new... It's a bookstore, sir.
本屋。
That is a book. A postcard.
She is unfazed.
Board games are like little... My pleasure. Anything else? Okay, sir. My name is Annette, sir. Feel free to step in and browse. I'm signaling that the store is open.
A sudden gush of wind
Kind.
turns.
Kind of you to offer...
What could you do to help her anyway?
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with... My name is... Feel free...
I'll
I'm
put it
signaling...
A sudden gush of wind turns the page.
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by... I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running. Mum says it's necessary to do...
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
Mum says it's peachy.
Behind her, the window has been boarded up.
呪われているのに、この世に呪われている。
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... Well, they run out of money and have to stop doing business.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case.
Yes, please do look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games you asked about are also there. Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar.
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. No such thing.
Anything else you want? Maybe I can tell you about some of our... Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that. And the work of a...
Crime is what we were solving before this conversation began.
It's exciting to people. You don't look much like a policeman. Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
Head.
Not head, child. Heads.
Isn't that very dangerous? Unlike you, sir. Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books. It's the type of... Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir. It happens. Those are unhappy books. For most of the pages. Maybe some about other books. Oh, I think that's...
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get...
Oh, I think that's...
Seems like most people...
No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. That's a friendly enough face. Most of the time.
The girl keeps her head...
What do you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going. She looks around anxiously. Her hands, the lieutenant's a facade of true professionalism. She brings out her reddened hand.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded? Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
何お母さんのためにただただ、なんてやろう、お手伝いしてた娘さんっぽいけど、なんか爪を肉が見えるぐらいまで噛んでるのをこいつが発見して。
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
それお母さん、母親のプレッシャー。
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't. It was okay, sir.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single...
Because you usually aren't. I sure hope you are.
There she stands. There's something you're missing.
はあ。意外とお母さんとのことで揉めてるんや。母のために全然働いてるんでいいんすよとかいう感じに仕上げてるけどこいつ。うわぁ、むっちゃ怒りそう。
My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space. Sir, don't be ridiculous. I said one has to earn one's...
Certainly there are good things to be said about dependence.
Now, hey there. Sounds like someone isn't fighting enemy. My philosophy is everyone just getting along. I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture. Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science. Wonderful. Did you talk to her? Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled...
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the...
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette. God, I've told her not to do that.
Part of hers, too, clearly.
She can, if she has enough willpower.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
She stands stiff. She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good...
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize.
ちゃんと気持ち変わってる。偉い。
I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
あんたなんて私は夫を自由に観察してくださいですが、私はよく多分そういうすると思いました。どうやら彼女の夫と母親、彼女ある程度と同じ彼女。はあはあはあはあ。誰だ。
Oh, well, my mother was horrible.
お母さんは正直悪い人じゃないんだな。
Of course.
She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied it, I assure you.
And hell freezes over? Never mind.
Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne. It's a proper place to live. Most of the buildings are empty. He made the initial investment.
Super silent. Almost inaudibly so.
Yes, I'm afraid so.
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
あの子の他の子供にされてなかったこの奥行きだよね。
Exactly.
The woman looks aloof.
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelves. Take a look yourself.
She smiles and nods.
とりあえずアネットで入ってきた。あ、来たアネット。ここアネットやな、多分。
I'm sorry, sir.
You just come out of the rain and into the gutter.
あ、これやっぱ中に入れてあげたからさ、ちょっとだけ簡単になってる。やってみる？どうせ後でできるし。ああ、でも、まあな、こういうのの一個一個確率を上げていって、確率を上げていることによっていろいろできるようになっていくって感じのゲームなのな。
A small mountain of colorful board.
Wonderful board game. Browbritter.
Who are you going to play board games with? Do you have friends or family? Are you actually friends? Or just colleagues thrown together?
Friends are technically... For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty.
え、
It's a civilization building
歴
game
を
where
変え
you
るん
build
や。
a civilization, then set off lousy... I've heard. Wonderful board... Browbritter.
Who are you going to play board games with and don't?
Friends are... For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty.
An endless... There's also books in a board game. There's a box. That price is steep. But then it's the 3rd edition mega set. So it makes sense.
仕事終わった。いいじゃん。この夜に仕事
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring
時あるよな。朝終わじゃなくて夜終わ。
Epic, what does it matter? If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend...
Crows, maybe 100. Not even close.
Oh, man, blood and violence. Scantily clad, what does it matter? If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hjelmdalaman, the man from Hjelmdal. It's supposed...
Rows and rows of Hjelmdal. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of man from Hjelmdal novels.
気力を回復した謎に。あ、間違えた。押しちゃったんやな。気力回復のやつを。
A twinge at the back of your head makes you flinch. Your hand reaches toward a book with glossy cover art.
ヘルムダムから来た男シリーズ。
Between the throne and the, especially those lips, it's symbolic. The display rack before you is burdened under piles
これ
of
な、
man from
ヘルム
Hjelmdal
ダルから来た
novels.
男シリーズを買ったら、なんかが通貨とか刺激みたいなの書いてるな。いいんじゃない？結構いろいろ進んではいってるような気はする。これが何なんかあんま分かってないけど。家までのんぐりで、南西に跳ね飛び込む、転ぶ、起き上がる、アスファルトで20分。あれ間違えた。南西にある跳ね橋をとか言ったけど、ほんまにそれできるんかな？これ動くことによって時間は多分進まへん気すんねんな。おそらくで。16時38分のまま動かないな。あ、そういうことね。これをつけてるから権威が マイナス1になってんねや。でもこれつけることによってなんか意味はありそうやねんけどな。だから権威はあれプラスしたのに下がってたな。でこれつけることによってなんかゲッチュできそうな気もしてる。つけといていい気すんねんな。
You see a set of tire tracks in the brown slush that covers the plaza mosaic. The tire tracks were left here by an unknown event that took place. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right and then accelerated straight. The driver proceeded before heading south. Must have been in a hurry.
You are correct. This is...
Somehow that makes you feel scared.
I'm not sure. There are plenty of traffic accidents.
You could follow the track south.
はいはい。で、レベルアップできるよ。うわー、どうなんだろう。まあ一応権威は1個上げたものの、あ、才覚をな。とにかく才覚を上げて、ってしなあかんな。ジャンプしなあかんから。
A simple little cadence.
From another planet. It's the jam, my man. It's a traffic jam. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long haul. Yeah.
It's official.
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here round. Yeah.
Behind the laugh.
So tell me, what do you need? Huh? Oh, the bosses, man. Makes sense. It sucks is what it does. It's like whatever's going on over at the dock. Some pretty wild stuff I hear. I've heard talk.
Ah, yes. From the Wild Pines. We'll meet her.
They want to keep...
He doesn't blame them.
Anything else. Us lorry drivers. Not my thing.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him. As if trying to
He ain't one of us drivers.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose.
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological... Nothing. I'm just messing with you, man. Don't mind my idle... Oh.
Relax. He's merely joking.
高級ハーブとか違法な鍵とか逮捕する。
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. They usually get shipped to Grodd in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran. We're pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be happy. This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of.
A motor lorry, also called...
Good eye, my man. Yup,
There it is again. A little touch of sadness.
これ多分今ちょっちょ話したから、
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on...
The
多
man
分パーセンテージが上がったと思うよな。
rhythmically
上がってなかった
against。his arm.
Don't be a stranger.
とりあえずお付き合い。
Wow, you work hard. Oh, yes. You hustle. You're a provider. Oh, yeah. Like a... Look at yourself. You're a human. That is the sign of a hustler who never gives up. The world is harsh and people are eat a little. You make money. It ain't easy. Sure, sure. Are you rich? That's right. You work harder than anyone. You almost rode yourself to the grave and you're still because of the taxes. G-Men taxes almost non-existent in the Gossamer state. That is Revachol. You and I both, but they got the 98% of all your money.
はあ、でも才覚を上げなあかんから、才覚の言ってる通りにしといた方がいい気すんねんな。俺だから通じるけど、俺僕は自由主義。
Here you go, hustler. Fight the righteous fight. Free.
でこれで多分才覚上げれるはず。共感マイナス2。あれ全然よくないや。はい、こんにちは。ほう。イヤホン忘れたからもうや。じゃあ、ゆうちゃんの悪口言おうかな。
A silver plaque on the
あ、
statue's not a good
ちょっと待って、
record of
これさ、
that family.
この馬、上のこの馬に乗ってるナポレオンみたいなモニュメント、フィリペ4世の父、教王か、フィリペ3世。これ、このゲーム自体の、トップ画がこれやったな。
Even by the standards, well, his own mallet. Stories have, he called it the sol, but wait, you haven't even heard. You see, old Philippe, what cocaine? His Majesty's courtier, that's what the revolutionaries said. Beneath the coat, the original, most historians, some years ago, the statue is supposed to capture the people in my Philip III. Not that he ever did in life.
まあ一旦置いといて。ゆうちゃんはなんかこないだなんか東京のライブに来てた気するな。幕張かどっか。
The small, wrinkled, the photo, it's the warmth of a winter night's fire.
Wait. She's just a distracted old woman. Better? Why? I just...
The woman still has her nothing. Her smile, just no response. Wherever the...
衣類。これを着てることってなんか意味あるのかな。シャツの方が刑事っぽいな。
Yes?
No response. He's having trouble processing it. Believing it even.
Have you tried concentrating on something else?
There is a sudden, harsh edge.
Not a fan.
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure.
Try work. The case at hand. It's fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then... Really? You look fine to me. This psycho...
Clearly, he prefers to think you're malingering.
Then you should consider seeking medical attention. You can use the radio in my kinema to call your station's Lazareth. Was there anything else you wanted? What do you want to know? Maybe you can tell me what you do. Then you are not that far behind, actually. 3 days ago, during that, a security guard or worker, they didn't identify. There's a strong prejudice against... That's us.
The RCM, or the Revershols.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's... No. It's not a particularly mysterious case. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more
俺はもっとこう異
mysterious
世界的なもの
than
をこうやって頂上を積む40代の感じ。
I'm relieved that you agree.
He is glad and
Do you know the feeling when you've begun filling in a crossword, but some of your answers don't quite seem to... It will turn into quite the puzzle yet, I'm afraid. You mean like a brief? There's no reason. 3 days ago, during that time, a security guard, they didn't identify... There's a... Just to be clear, we are police officers. I'm afraid...
Is this tape?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it. That's good. Better still than an imbecile. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. Later. Good. What do you
なん
want
か
to know?
喋らなあかんこと多そうやな、これ。
You mean like a brief? 3 days ago, during that time, the victim had... Okay then. Was there anything else you wanted to know? Good. Me? I don't see how my life... That's a fact. That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this. But you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
I guess you don't need... That's because I'm half Seolite. Or it's a part of...
Seol is a protectionist, isolationist, pan-east...
You're barking up the wrong tree. I don't know.
No. それそうか。
The lieutenant nods.
What do you mean? I have no...
The lieutenant is... But this isn't an old school case.
So what? For real?
The lieutenant... That's where we all have our different...
Good. Let's change the subject. Excuse me? You have a... I hope you don't take... They say it's...
Yes, but containers contain things.
I don't know.
Passing along frivolous interdepartment.
はあ。とりあえず、キムは事件のある人に関して10時以降1日ワーゴンのバルコニーキムと話をしたら疑問に答えてくれると。はあ、ラザレスに連絡するな。Which key? ラザです。労働者がいっぱいおるな。ストライキみたいなのしてるのかな今。
A lorry stuck. The windows are clear. The driver has a door. The back a book.
Racist nationalist paraphernalia. Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is.
Bastards! We have a right to hold up and stay frosty.
You here to fuck with us? Beat the on. We're here to fight for a cause. Stripes usually have problems. Good. We're fighting for a cause. Besides, we're not that different. It helps if maybe you should ask them. We have.
So do we, Scott.
Honest men and women with rights. We came here to help the hard.
働きたいって言うてるやつと、働かさへんって言うてるやつがおるのかな。
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow. Have fun. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they. I know nothing about a murder.
The mention of a killing sends a barely noticeable shiver of tenseness through me.
Wouldn't put it past these harbor. Right to work! It's shameful. Cops doing nothing. You should bring backup.
We are not picking a side in pity.
Let us work! We were promised work. We beat
the physically impressive man.
When a bunch of beats me.
There's something odd in the... His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight. He ignores, silences that you've been talking to him for quite a while, man. Something is...
What's it to you? Big mess caused by Union Greed. But I only fight for the rights of people.
それ行きたかったってどういうこと？なんで行かれへんの？多いからってこと？どういうの？ちょっと待ってな。あれね。よいしょ。
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo haul. Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell? Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
あ、仕事で。そういうことですね。まあまあまあ、結構喋ったけど、果たすとどうなんだろう。雨降ってきた。
Hello, sweet.
Wait, who's Sweetie?
You're a handsome man, officer. But dear, you must I'm Lena.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad. Oh my.
Oh my.
You know where we are, right? That's right. And where is the Whirling and Rats cafeteria? Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol. How would I even be? I haven't seen... Speaking of history,
You know what year it is.
今
That's right
51
here.
大作
How
書だ。この
splendid. Here,
ペ
take
ンも
this
らったで。
pen.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll
じゃあ
just
キム
ask
に
one more question.
ペンもらわんでよかったん
What
や。
regime are we living under? What mode of government?
私たちもどんな政治体制を求めるかだけど、政府はどんな体制、民主主義に俺とプロレタリア独裁でどう思うしか。うわ
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a
市
zone
場
of
主導型の民主主義。
Buying is voting.
ほん。
Oh dear. But we should.
She's scared now. She's realized you really are.
You were doing quite well up until the end there.
A sigh.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what.
She means this sincerely.
It has something to do.
I'm just a poor woman.
Someone.
No. I'm not an...
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Yes, dear.
A paraplegic is someone with limited or no ability to use the lower half of their body. Paraplegia is...
No, dear. I'm not quite that old. Although I was injured in the line of nothing so glamorous. I was a training and development. You'd think it would be a... I was lucky. That's quite all right.
There is no bitterness in her voice. She accepted the curiosity.
俺と一緒にぶちかまさないか。
Whatever do you mean? Sequence killers? Oh.
A partner who needs you to help him get a corpse down from a tree.
Yes, and it's... And even if he weren't there, thank you, but perhaps another time. Oh, sweetie, I heard your...
If she could, this woman would feed and clothe you and every other sad, lost person on this earth.
給料日なんだぜ。
Your deportment remains dignified.
Sweetie, I only have a few cents on me, but...
わざわざ七に入れてって金の首飾り切れた。
The pin is round and slightly. You could totally sell this pin for cash.
It's easy. You bring a valuable item to a pawnbroker, cross the plaza, and follow the road
道路を海
along
沿いに
the
進む。そう
coast.
そう、古い石のファザードの手が
Down by
立
the
てこを押さ
water, there
Items that can be pawned at Bird's Nest Roy's appear in your inventory under the
そうなん
items
や。
tab. You can pawn these items when talking to...
Oh, it's not an ancient family heirloom or anything, but I suppose, of course.
そうなんや。金に余裕ができたらピン返すっつうけど。いや、でも言って4セント、4リアルにしかならんねやろ。やること多いな。こんなにいっぱいある。月曜日だけでタスク。めちゃくちゃやな。なんかピッとできるやつないんかな。あれね。ラザレアみたいなやつに、病院に行くやつを言うみたいなやつだったな。マジで、これ今見てる人ついてこれるんかな。わけわからんな。で、本読む人とかは、このゲーム自体おもろいんやろうけど、もうこれもうほぼ文字だけで進んでいってるから。なんかこう、完全に文章だけで進むゲームもあるやん。こういう風に足使わずに。なんかそこちょっとハイブリッドというか、自分でも動くし、謎解き要素もあるし、こう文章を選ぶやつも結構あるしっていう。
This is Precinct 57. How may I... It will...
Her voice is... He's carelessly chewing.
Oh, it's you. Yes, there's no end to the misfortunes fate has seen fit to rain upon. Who? You are? You lost your human visage a while back. That's because you're hung over. Even the radio waves coming from your direction smell like liquor. Do you feel like your eyes are twitching too?
ちょっと目離して見せた。 てかまあ別に特にまだなんか大きくは動いてないねんけどな。
That's the tiny vessels pulsate, the busy kind. It's not. And you survived it. Congratulate. Even better.
Accept it. The body is an object, and objects...
With all the damage, what else?
It's hard to say if he doesn't believe you, or doesn't.
Look, pal, getting pumped and dumped is not a disease. People live through it. You must have me confused.
One needs tending to right now.
What? You want me to do blood work for you again? Tell you, just you want the real, and now...
It's not. Fuck.
Cyanoacrylate is...
Anything else I can help you with, officer?
保存済みボタン押す。
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Philip.
Right away, the lieutenant reaches.
Someone must have been messing with the radio.
He's still avoiding your gaze, and his ears glow red.
Oh, is that what it was called?
ハーブリードだよ。
Nothing to get into.
This is Precinct 57. Just a sec. Sylvie Man. Yes. Hello? Oh, great. What else do you need, detective?
You hear the call.
Anything else I can help you with, officer? 50...
In the cabin, you see a set.
Let's get you. 無事大金。大金なんか、まるちゃんもゆうちゃんも。あ、そっか。夜勤系か。遅えな、こんな時間に。そっか、でも意外とやっぱ、いや、正直、楓くんとかさ、ゆうちゃんとかって、なんやろ、よう来てるイメージあるけど、その、やっぱ行きたい、仕事で行きたいライブ自体も行けてないやつもあるっちゃあるわな、そりゃ。今、こんな時間にマネージャーから連絡来た。ゆっくり寝てくださいとことこ。こんな時間に。ちょっと、まあな、腹は減るけども。いや、これもうレナに返すんありやけどな。なんか、こんなんでお金を稼がんでいいやんけど、$3ぐらいやったら。
Hello again, sweetie. I hope you were able to pawn that old trinket. Oh, thank you, dear. I confess I am glad.
Even the lieutenants.
Now, what else, sweetie?
なんかおる、なんかおる。これ労働組合のやつじゃん、もしかして。なんやそれ。
Can I help you?
そんなんむちゃくちゃ、そうね。いや、なんかさ、なんやろ。まあ、それはまあ、おのおの何が見たいとかにもよるけど、なんか、いや、まあ正直別に、そこまで、その時々によってさ、ライブの重要度ってやっぱ正直変わるねんな、その、私はな、人によってはちゃうな。
Well, this might snow has nutrients.
Yes, think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow. Stop looking at her. Look around. What do you see? That's right. And the canal. The bookstore.
No, of course not. The kid did this, right? The red-haired rat? Maybe you shouldn't be.
You've been resting here for...
Yes.
I understand. Yeah.
There's silence. The smallest.
That's okay, niece. Do what you have to do.
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning. She shifts in her seat. Oh.
いや、その、例えば、金ちゃんとかやったら、すごいな、これ。金ちゃんとかやったら、すごい、すべてのライブに 100% 注ぐみたいな。私は別にその、頑張るとかはないけど、楽しいライブとかさ、とかなんかこう、それこそ、賞レースの時期とかやったら、普通のそういう、
Sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been? Sweet Lord, a whole hour. And you haven't thought about rum and lemonade. Maybe later? What is this? Right now, motherfucker. What happened, man? Get your drink on and your act.
酒を見つけたのに。
A colorful piece on the counter rolled out of his open hand. You see a blister pack of headache medicine. It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you. The man does not mind.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your
身分証
character.
盗む、どう？
Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
どうしよう。行っちゃうもん。
You fumble with the spring.
失敗するんかい。
Like fucking sleigh bells.
Stop finger fucking him, officer! I'm responsible for these oafs and their stuff. Yeah, sure.
To be honest,
it was just an idea. Come on, relax, everyone.
やっぱその、例えば賞レースの時期とかやったら、寄席、やっぱその、ライブの重要度がやっぱその時によって変わるやん。寄席とかに関しては、例えば賞レースの時期とかで、こう、時間を4分にしなあかんとかやったら、まあ一応そういうの調整のために時間をみんなにするのに寄席のライブの重要度変わるし、でもやっぱ基本的にはさ、その土日の寄席とか、今日の極みネタライブみたいなやつって、わりかし常にあるやつやから、いつでも見に行けるやつやから、お客さん目線としてな、お客さん、私は自分がお客さんやとして、そういうライブは別にそこまでなんかこう重要度高くないんかなみたいな。例えばあっちら東京行くライブとかやったらもうたまにしか見られへんから、幕張の寄せとか見に行くとかわかるけど、結構その、配信ないけどな。でも今日とかも配信あったけど、多分楓君の来てたんちゃうかな。うん。今さっき京都出張で満月の勢い興味のおそばもおそば、京都って言ってたな、まるちゃん。だからその辺、まあでも行けるときは行っときたいみたいなのもあるか。別にそれだけじゃなくてな。まあまあ、そりゃそうか。
mail collection box has been heavy.
基本は行きたいときは。
The box seems eat shit pig, fucked by
そう
the
です。ロゴとか見て前後のやつ。
Saint
そういうこ
G
とね。
with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a. The mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even.
そういうことですね。まあまあ、追加で行ったよってね。
Have you no shame? Whining about your back every time. René, I'm trying.
These manly men are playing balls. No, you got this. There's the ball. You're the game.
なになに
You are immediately surprised by the ball's lack of weight. No matter, you'll make it work. The cold metal ball is surprisingly smooth against your neck. It has it already. Your muscles are
なんかわからんけど、多分ギャンブル的なもんだから。
an embodiment of pure Some would still say you're a cop, but I guess we're beyond that now.
めっちゃ雨降ってるな。
Merde! Bordel de merde! Hey, it wasn't whorehouse of shit. The shot was
なん
at
てこっ
least
た、
23
20円。
What the hell is your problem? You vandalized our game, son. We can't play pétanque with 5
ブー
balls.
ツ。
No, we are not good.
Take it easy, René. This is...
Of course there's harm done. You are in slag. You are as a good. Mistakes are forgiven. But men at least try to right.
Yes. Why did you come here? You never know. He might know something. This is a good vantage point.
Unfortunately, I don't. In Martinez, cop is a pajama.
He doesn't know about them.
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties. No man can afford to turn his...
The RCM doesn't unlike man.
I'm glad at least some people... Yes. The terrain here provides an I do. Fire from heaven. Why what? Because that's what happens when communists... Communists, socialists, and not... Sadly not. Should have fought...
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
Because this place is... Yes, Martinez was used as one of the three. This here is...
Blood ground.
Don't get me wrong. Damn right, son.
てか、こんだけさ、今私はもう流し読んでるからこの辺はちゃんと読んでないけどさ、ニュアンスしか汲み取ってないけどさ、こんだけ文章ちゃんと紡いでるのすごいよな、ゲームとして。だって架空の世界やからな、これ。
Preposterous. I would.
This Roy...
Instead, this is just what the commies want. It doesn't. That was 100 years ago. Ain't got nothing to do with any damn fight.
He slouches as he says.
That's true.
Some manner of self-discipline.
It's no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it... Ah, yeah.
Oh.
The superpower. The sight and nation.
Don't get...
The Carib. No one and nothing.
Oh.
You can't even take responsibility. That's why.
Of course.
Philippe Zito.
Higher... He's just making excuses for the king's habits, isn't he?
It's really not...
Yes, indeed.
Right.
ブールを入れたから、またブールを取り戻していけんのな。けど MC の時を見たら、あ、そういうことで、今日でも何でも楽しいから寄せだから行かないとかあんまりないかも。ああ、そういうことだな。でも、やっぱりさ、例えば寄せとかやったらさ、まあ、コーナーに、その日の寄せのコーナーに自分が出るかどうかなんか前日の晩とか夜中にしか分からへんかったりすんねやんか。コーナー出るんやったけどネタだけやったら5分しか見られへんかったりするけど、それは別にええんやん。
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building. You keep saying things like, down with the bourgeois. Funky style. Very funky. So tell me, do you have any questions before we fire up the failure? It's about failure. Of course you do. You are failure. You are you alone. You again. Now get to work, comrade. Oh yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready. Too late to back out.
はい、ほいで、ここで、ちょっと待ってな。あれちょっと待ってよ。なんでここになんだろう、これ。どういうこと、どういうこと。なんであれだけ切るんやな、あんな。 なんでなん？あ、来た来た。遅刻しとく。遅刻しとく。うん。ええことやん。白いライト。うん。これいいことやんな。うん。スキルポイント加速してる。あ、忘れるとかもあんねや。へえ。研究時間。まあ、お金の代わりに思考をマイナスしてっていうのもあるってことだな。はあ、はあはあ、まあまあまあまあ、取り待って感じかな。
Yes?
金か。こうなってくるとラッキーぐらい。そうなんや。だからその先生、そのつもりですね。全捨て9円は泣きそうになりました。先月4捨て買ってたのに全捨て9円は泣きそう。そんなことあったっけ？あったな。そういうことね。いや、それこの間そうやんねくでしゃべったけど、それもあるよな。そのなんか、のっぴきならない理由、例えばそういう、なんやろう、体調悪なったとか、響きやったりとか、そういうのは、もうしゃあないなってなるけど、テレビ嫌もあんねんな。それそうなんやっぱ。テレビで急、
You can revisit the bench if you ever need.
テレビで救援はちょっと嫌というか、せっかくさ、ライブ、例えば4世とかで買ってても、体調不良はもうこの時期しゃあないけど、テレビで、明かり中止の可能性あったよ。むっちゃあった、ほんま。テレビは勘弁してくれやというか。午前7時15分。あ、これが7やか。4捨て、あれ何やったっけ ?4 捨ての時って。遠征したら土日やっといてはるやろからかわいそうやなってことね。17か。森の宮な。お前結構がっつりやな。それはかたじけないね。まあまあまあまあ。コントもね。まあなんとも言われへんな。
Martinez street light sits among assorted floor and table lamps. The light pole. This would make quite a statement.
Yes, officer.
His manner is casual.
It was brought.
We are not here to. You have to admit it's rather clever what he's done with.
700 real. A bargain, I dare say. Hey, I don't know where it came from, but it's not every day you get to buy and sell something so extraordinary.
買えるんや。こう買ってどないすんねんこれを。
The boombox is on the shelf. One, especially. This is you. Just make sure it works before you buy.
Is the Harman Welshie W2. Made in Vesp. If police work means playing tape, absolutely. I've tested each one myself with recordings of speech. Found sound.
まあこういうのも買うことによってなんか動く可能性もあるよな。
Then use it to win her back. Yes, this sounds of big men on big horses, clad in lamella armor and carrying flintlocks. The kind
Franco-Nigerian.
a long, long time. They're not all blue. These figurines also with
This is what the lawyer.
Which ones?
this set of soul.
You'll probably I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to... maybe.
Why? What's this?
Oh, that's the headless phone. The headless phone, 50 cents.
He lost his cap when he lost his head. Perhaps he's looking for the...
これな
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? It's not off. What can I...
His courtesy is not insincere, but...
Oh no, not at...
Who are you?
All kind. As you can see, it keeps me entertained. Let me have a look. Anything else you're thinking of selling?
絵はがき
Another time, perhaps. I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have. I do my best to keep...
He doesn't know anything. The pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dump.
Someone else came here earlier today asking...
This is a
Oh,
pawn
出た
shop, and it did feel as if
銃撃っ
you've
てた
met
んや
before. The lieutenant shifts from...
You were adamant about getting... And I don't like...
He's not telling you the whole story. It seems he's trying...
You weren't quiet. You were very when I said...
Very normal behavior.
15 right...
The lieutenant looks from you to Roy. There's pity there too. In case you didn't notice.
No apologies necessary, officer. She didn't seem like a policeman. Truth be...
Right, so let me get this right.
とりあえず銃をこいつ撃って誰かに撃っとんねん
His
な
face does not reveal what's happening inside.
It's possible in these parts of town. We ought to find her and discourage.
My apology.
A needle in a haystack. There is not...
Of course. Sure thing. Sure, man.
おつけおつけ先月は今度もジェイさんたイオンのないいや飯はコロチキさんがおごってくれコロチキさんとかもアッキーもか私とひょっこりはんに私とひょっこりはんにコロチキさんとアッキーがごちそうしてくれたな飯はあでもごちそうしてくれたっつうかあれな
There's a pile of cheap...
You like sunglasses, officer?
Abort. These are...
Damn, officer.
It's going to...
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Are you sure? But they look so good on you.
Those UV...
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, super material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe.
No luck.
Oh, that visor is perfect for you, officer.
I hope not.
You don't like it? Sure, Square Joe. No problem. Let's...
You see, the name, Sile.
出前というかなんか幕張の方が社員さんがなんか買ってくれんねんなんか
You're very cool. Oh, yes. You like
Don't be distracted by the flattery.
only the coolest goods in Reva. I'm an entrepreneur, officer. Good job.
You glance around.
It's beautiful. That's right. Revachol is the best place. No need.
But did he first mark them up 100?
My man, you know how the game.
My
Anything
man.
for you. Me?
This man probably... Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind.
Very cool. If you say so, officer.
I don't worry too much about
Start with a little compliment, then work your way up from there. This is about business.
Oh, okay. An investment? What kind of investment? I guess it can't be any riskier than speculating in exotic derivatives. 10 real is a bargain for that kind of investment. You got it, my man.
That's good.
Lonesome, long way home. Here we go. Home awaits. Walk past Station 41 and through the market. Past the book.
なんかわからんけど、とりあえず行けて。あれ、権威マイナス1は権威マイナス1のままなのかな。あ、ちゃうか。これがだけか。来月関東もねえから、そうね。今お店のうなぎのビビンバめっちゃ、何それ、うなぎのビビンバってめっちゃおもろそうやん。睡眠導入、これな。これちょっと睡眠導入したら音楽怖いけどな。ほんのり。ちょっと8時以降に何かって言ってた気もするんだけど。覚えてねえな。ああ、なんかいっぱい人増えとる。いいんじゃない？いいんじゃないですか。なんかな、この、結局人がいっぱいおるときが多分ええねん。結局は。
Can I help you? Do I have a shake?
He sounds, and it's not a shaker. It's nothing.
Am I wearing a little bow tie? Am I smiling? Do you see me? That's right. I'm the cafeteria man.
Play it calm. This man needs to understand you need a drink to help the community deal with police stuff.
Oh, well, in that case, let me pour you a nice, big, refreshing marinella. Do you want that out of a glass or a pineapple? Don't be an imbecile. I'm not going to serve you a marinella. I have work to do and broken things to fix.
ちょっと待ってな。こんだけ人がおるときに、多分なんかをしなあかんと思うねんけどな。関係ねえんか。
The worker. Perhaps he's on his way to where you just came from. Into the primordial darkness.
とりあえず起こしてみよう。
You gently shake his shoulder.
OK。ちょっと待ってよ。ちょっと待って、なんていう店言うちゃう？うなぎのビビンバ。ちょっと調べてみるわ。高そうやな、でも。
Still, not the lieutenant. He doesn't like where this is going. The fan stands still. The lights are off again. The lights are on.
Yes?
キムと喋るの10時以降やったっけ、確か。
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression.
チェーンカッターで。ちょっと待って、チェーンカッター。チェーンカッターあるよ。プラス1、手さばき。はあ。手さばきが上がる。 概念か。はあ、これだから何を装備するかによって全然変わんねんな。はい。
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your face, adorned with the expression. The chain cutters slip out of your hands as you attempt to twist the faucet into place. Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the park. Kim also tries not to look at the pile of taped viscera. The man is finding it hard not to trip on the tape, where unidentifiable sludge makes it hard for him to... He nods.
No problem, officer.
再確認振ろうかまた。
A mirror hangs on the bathroom
次
wall.
ここに振るまでにできへんっていうのがちょっとあれやな。
Adorned with the expression.
来年は1年1万の換算期。来月1年1万か。あ、そういうことね。なんか回線とかいっぱいあるんです。なんやろうな。調べてできるのかな。幕張イオンモール、うなぎ。うなぎのまずビビンバっていうのがめっちゃ重いな。これかな。築地日ヶ谷。ぽいね。築地日ヶ谷。あ、石焼きうなぎビビンバか。あ、そっちね。熱い系ね。熱いというか、冷たい方や思ってた。ビビンバ。石焼きの方な。はあ。いや、確かにおもろそうではあるな。食べたことないから。結構、なんか何でもいいわけじゃないんや、飯は。じゃあ。ゆうちゃん。これかしな。
The door is closed. This door can only be opened with a key or from the in.
で、ちょっと待ってよ。才覚がマイナス2になっとるのはなんでか知らんけど。アイテムによるボーナスで。ちょっと待ってよ。そういうことな。やっぱこういうのはちょっとずつ装備してるもんとかをさ、なんかこう、削ったりなんやりしながら、やらなあかんよな、多分。まだ投げとるかな、こいつ。いつまでやっとんねん。で、多分って考えたら、このズボン脱いだら、多分ジャンプできるんちゃうかな。ちょっと待ってよ。ズボンを脱いで、
A tarpaulin cloak is still caught on the railing. No
い
one
け
has
そう。
claimed it for
行
their
く
own.
ぜ。これ行ってきたい。あ、いけたっぽい。
As you leap in the air, a chilly breeze engulfs you, sharpening your senses. Ankles tingling from the tension, blood roaring in your ears. As the concrete floor welcomes you, you realize it's been a while.
I knew you could do it.
With your feet firmly planted on the concrete.
これでかいぞ。はい。でかいけど別に
It's just a racist, but it will not.
かといって別に何かが起こったわけではないな。単純になんかやっぱいいアイテムゲッチュしたって感じかな。なんか装備としてこれいけんねや。
A rusting control panel with several knobs. Marsh. On. Arrête. Off. With a loud grind, the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
勝手に動かしてんのこんな。上に乗ってるだけっぽいけど美味しかったです。はあ、確かになんかおもろそうであるな。やっと役に立ったね、ゆうちゃん。待っていたよ。ゆうちゃんが役に立つことを。
And with the harbor sleeps as the strike rages in moving this.
I can't see how that was worth the wreckers, except for seeing the crane.
年間で何捨てしたとか覚えてるもんなんですか？誰に聞いてる？私ってかその年間で自分が何捨てしたかをみんな覚えてる。誰も覚えてないんじゃん、自分が何捨てしたのか。
Before you stands a cargo container.
You do? There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one? There may very well be, but we are not here to interact with content.
No reply. You attempt to turn the hand to your left. The lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Hmm. やっと役に立てるし、引き続き頑張っておくれ。まったく自分が何捨てしたとか覚えてるとかわざわざそんなん記録したやつおらんやろ。たまに舞台森の宮で1番とかはなんか出たりするけど、その劇場的に自分がどれぐらい何捨てしてるかとかは知らんな。正味気にしてる人ラジオってマジンガわざわざそんな話言われたらわかるけどさ、その
The lyrics, the accent, the look in it.
I see you are not a youth. I mean, I don't just some of the other. Oh yeah, people say.
Thank you for clarifying.
Oh, I'm just making some covers for them containers here. Yes, I am. Yes.
The containers. It's like some red infection was spreading outwards from the container yard's core.
Yes, they are hiding it from the inside.
No, not really, Miss. Oh, no trouble at all, Mister. Oh, most of the guys are down at the gate. We're on a strike.
So no one.
Not every. But Titus and his boys got into. Oh, him and his boys stirred up something, and I guess the boys got.
Easy.
Look at him. It's not going to be anything useful. Too late. Now he's talking about some.
Yes, yeah. I'm like Miss. Actually.
Who is this, Miss Beaufort?
A real pretty lady with it, but I can't listen.
Stay on this Miss Beaufort topic.
このミス・ボーカーの話題から。
Oh, Lizzie. She is a real sharp tool.
He respects.
But she's a real nice girl.
For a fraction of a second, they're saddened.
If me missus and me was to have a child, I'd be real happy if she doctor like me.
So Everett trained a lawyer named Miss Buford. Interesting.
ブフォーと弁護士。イブラートは誰だろう。イブラートはなんか親分みたいなことなのかな。
Yes.
Well, thanks. Sometimes I...
The white rectangle on your clothes might not mean an awful...
Oh, that one. That should be empty as far as I know. Lost...
Told you.
Oh, you want... Guys like Mr... Oh, Mr. Everett is usually in his office, of course. But you got... Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye now. 気にしてる人らしい。もう中なんかツイッターに載せるんです。何を載せるの？ツイッターに載っける。あ、ピンネタな。確かに言ってた気する。それどんな流れだっけ？あ、でもあれか。結局またライブでやるやもんとか言ってたんか。月でも言ってるし年間でも言ってる。月何捨てしたみたいなの。ステはわざわざ記録してないな。だってそんな何ステって例えば1日3ステ4ステある時もあるし、多分何日仕事あるとかはさパッてスケジュール見たら分かるけどさ。あ、来た親分。仕事量は分かるやん、目で見て。スケジュールに何日間仕事でわざわざ何ステはわざわざメモってないな。やっぱステージ数あることはまあいいことではあるけど、まあその分なんかこう他のなんか難しいけど、まあもちろん舞台に立つのは一個の物差しであって、なんやろう、例えば私らよりもステージ数少なくても、でもなんかまあそこそテレビむちゃ出てる人もおるし、そうじゃなくてもなんか、なんかまあ営業行ってはる人もおるし、なんか多いからいいとはないな。なんか多分。まあ仕事するに越したことはないけど。
Welcome, Mr. De... I'm Ev. I'd offer you...
He looks extremely comfortable.
You go ahead.
Whatever. Forget about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
Please, Mr. Dubois, let us converse in a civilized manner.
It's nothing. Yes, that's probably right. It's
excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great... So tell me, how can the head of the Debarders Union help a representative...
The chair you're sitting on has got to be the most uncomfortable chair in the world.
Oh, by the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. This should take care of that. It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days, and...
Wow, that's 25 real. That's good money. You...
Yes, I know Lawrence. He's a real character. No...
With a grin, he points to the checker game. It's like you're on a game show. At least, don't thank him for it.
なんかお金をこれもらうのはなんかあんまり良くなさそうだな。
Okay, okay. I respect a man with print. Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your lost gun.
His slug-like lips move. The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. When he said, "Don't worry," he actually meant, "Be very worried."
I know everything, Harry.
なんかこいつ多分結構やばいやつっぽいな。
You didn't lose.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Officer, we will deal with this later.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
God, you're sweating. Your knee is jerking. You're about to cry, aren't you?
Mr. Dubois.
What is this, Mr. Dubois? He keeps...
Mr. Dubois. Mr. Dubois.
うん。
Harry.
やっぱハリーって言ってんな。
Mr. Dubois. Are you okay?
Maybe you could use your hands somehow. In a kind of throw-in motion. Like you're throwing that Mr. Dubois act right back at him. He's...
What an odd demonstration of... you got...
Okay, enough. We are here to ask you some...
Quick, here's your window. Get yourself... It is about time to stop embarrassing yourself. Questions will help you regain some of your loss.
Harry, honestly, I'm just relieved you didn't get a hernia. A man your age...
Hmm.
The big man pissed.
Anyway, I assure you, I am of course. Let us My God, so it's true. I didn't want to believe it, but you are a fantastic science fiction amnesiac cop, aren't you? What are the odds of that?
ハリー・デュボアなんとかって名前なのかな
I think the odds of that.
It might be a good idea to hide your...
I assure you that I have a big... I'm sure you...
Are you trying to...
Mr. Kitsuragi.
Don't just jump to the folder. That's not...
It's Harry. Harry Dubois.
ハリー・デュボ
No, I'm really not. You and I can work with you, Harry. Family? Harry, you're not a family man. There's not one peep of family in here. Unless... That's why I like you, Harry. A good man... Well, Harry, if I were to sum you up in
謝
one
ってばかりの
word,
人物
it would be... Yes. You seem to be, a lot of the time, this...
This translates into...
I find that...
I'm afraid this is meant for union eyes only, Mr. Kitsuragi. I'm sure you understand.
As you look at the folder, Everard covers it with his hand. Is he trying to hide that it's not a...
Okay, Harry, you got me. This is from the Census Bureau, not the art...
He got the name from the census.
Yes, Mr...
That mean a pity.
Yes, that's what I said. Try to keep up, okay? Let's move on.
あれなんかすごい勝手に動く。ん？はあはあ、そういうことね。はあ、知ってるふりしてるけどこいつあんまり知らへんねや。
Yes, your lost gun. Your gun...
The only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
Yes. Thank you for the hot tip regarding your lost gun. Now, please.
It did not come as a surprise to him.
Harry. Kids could be playing gun roulette with it as we speak.
Are you sure you...
The lieutenant...
Excellent, Mr. Kitsuragi. That's... Oh, of course. I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. But there's a thing that's been keeping me up.
Yes, that...
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? And I'm sure you're gonna...
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the archliar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
なんて、どのペースが好きなのかと思う。これはムルムーンライブとオサクス。それはもう2時間半しかやってないこのゲーム。ほんまやな。ちょっと待ってな。なぜ自分で誰に言えるんだろう。引き受けたらいいか。
Harry, I'm a very bit...
You want to send...
I repeat, I'm a very... Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing... A loud blabbering weasel. When we just go there, unlock the door and leave it open. It's been... Harry, my dear friend. I am what people call a local... Fantastic, my... You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. My dear Harry. There are literally millions of containers in this harbor.
I could parry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch. Time is...
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate. Here. You're one of us now. A real...
Hi.
Rigorous self-critique. Here it is. Hard facts from the man you are. You once jerked off in the locker room and were caught.
We all want some game.10時になる。あと30分10時な。とりあえずなんかボスみたいな、この今のとこのここの。なんでこれ行かれへんの？出たいねんけど。どうやって出れるんだ？なんでなんやろ。うわー、わからにくいこれ。なんでこんな遅なんの？何時過ぎかな。
Yes.
ちょっと待ってよ。なんでこれ行かれへんのやろ。なんで行かれへんの？うわー、だるみちゃんな気はする。ここが通られへん意味がわからん。なんか部屋みたいになってるけど、そんなことないはずやのに。ちょっと待ってよ。
Mr. Dubois, see you soon, Debardeur.
なんでなん？寝られへん。寝なはれや。寝れる寝れる。ちゃんと目つぶったら。ちょっと待って、これやばい。バグやもせえへん。出られへんねんけど、こっから。マジンガ？これバグ説あるな。だって出られへんのおかしいもんね、こっから。うわ、なんとかできへんのかな。出られへん理由ないもんな。こっちゃからいける？いけた！そういうこと？これ2回やったんや。わかるかい？むずっ！こっから登ってきてたんや。誰がわかんねんこれ。でもな、正味さっきまで寝てたからな、まだまだ全然バリバリゲームできんねんな。
You're back before the cargo container. Its drawer has not let. This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads,
"If you must."
But nothing incriminating catches your eye. It's a black and white photo of Rene. Looks like he's a...
Why did you take that picture of Rene? You're really interested in that also, yeah? Not sure I understand.
そうやねんけど、ちょっと宿題が多すぎる。やらなあかんことは。ほんま今やらなあかんねんけど、ちょっと明日のそれいいかなというこの甘えも出てきてます。完全に。
An imposing combination of a punch clock and a payphone is looking down at you from the wall. A note on the side says, "Tokens unavailable due to strike. Use change." The machine swallows your coin and seems to be waiting for your next move. Your fingers run over the dial pad, calling Calling. Still.
Video Reversal, 24-hour video rental.
Video
We
rental
rent 8 and
ですか、
10 millimeter films for home use. Video Reversal is a 24-hour video rental. We rent 8 and 10 millimeter. No. Sir, I don't know. It's a video rental.
レンタルビデオって
Maybe you called to extend your rental period? Do you need to extend your rental period? Let me fire up the machine. Here we are. You haven't rented anything in 5 years. But it's not an easy watch. After that, no wonder no one's been missing it. Still, it would be great if you could...
The call is...
やっぱハリー・デュベオであんねや、こいつの名前は。前髪作るか知らねえよ、てめえの前髪の話なんか。顔もわかんねえんだから。
On second glance,
it's unfortunate.
Let's see what's inside.
引き出しを開ける。
The drawer opens smoothly. Inside is a well-organized hundreds of documents and the same material. It's hard to make sense of this thicket of company names, dates, quantities, and percent. Look how blurry hermeneutics was almost within your grasp.
Is that what you're doing with those folders? Right. This is probably not relevant.
The drawers.
知らねえ。非常にタレントやから出せる。前髪いや、知らんな。前髪どうするか。人の前髪のことはわからんな。いや、私のやつをどうしたらええわ、別にいいけど。前髪ほいで作るって言われてもな。作るって何なんだよ。
Buddy.
Yeah, Measurehead. He's body.
Are you admiring? It must be frightening to stand in the shadow of this racial pinnacle. You have succumbed to... You reek of it. Yes.
It means alcohol.
Correct. Al-Ghul is an...
Intentionally fermented drinks have existed for 10,000.
This is a fabrication, the alchemist of Yi. Good. There is a frit.
Oh yeah, Measurehead.
It's not good.
It's like a rat crawled into...
No, you don't.
Does this remind you of someone? The guy down there?
Begging for help. You gave... You don't... You will...
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
Enough with the... Bring your troops. You all...
You could internalize Measurehead's race theory. The best idea. Ask what kind of races there are first.
Do you? What thing? We already got in the hall.
You are... There are 3 categories of race. The heroic races. Tibet, those are a receding genetic pool has led them. You know the...
Mahoon is a derogative term in some municipalities.
The mound.
Colorful tassels are, let's be...
The Vespertine, the other large overproduction, as proven by the mound and the mask. Occidental type A is the Areopage, the latter.
Nature was not capable of more.
Type...
The Koik?
Yes. The pinkness, the Koik.
Wouldn't he be one?
Its lead, Revacholian.
Is it 82,000 years that we've been recording history? You have very little idea of what is happening. But that sea...
The revolut, enough of tips, lesser race, the mesquite.
It seems unlikely that 2 human beings produce genetically sterile.
Then there is the sim, the Koiko. This will, but enough. It is cruel to you understand nothing. You need to internalize what you have heard. I cannot possibly imagine what else we have to discuss.
He does not so much as glance.
Stop showing me.
He had nothing to do with it.
Don't be vulgar. Mr. Clare. Also, to serve is noble. It takes discipline. You're petulant individually, of course. Above all, rampant stop explaining your offshoot. I am not surprised. The South, we are. I am a descendant. Good.
I think this racist is better than...
That will be the...
He will grant us.
Your pedo...
The lieutenant.
You should keep him close. The congenital raci. I am not like them. You exhibit forward... It is impossible. This leads me... Your racial heritage is un...
とりあえず何もいいのか。寝た方がいい。寝ろよ。チペさんはそんなことないと思って、いつに突然プレゼントが好きと感じられた。意味が組めなくてずっとない。だから急に、あやっぴが急に男性からプレゼントをもらって、それの意図が組めなくて、ね。何をもらったかにもや。何をもらったの？どういう人に前髪とか伸びてきて半年くらいに。あったけど伸びてきて半年くらいなくなってるじゃん。どういうこと？前髪あったけど伸びてきて半年くらいなくなってる状態。どういうこと？あったけど伸びてきて半年くらい。
We should think about calling it today, maybe. The knives are still miserable. We should take care of that then. Let's talk to him anyway. An officer of the RCM.
Though he finds...
ね、まあ明日何時に起きるかとかね。私明日何時に起きるの？ちょっと降りて。もともと別にジャンプじゃなくて行けてたんや。メガネ。四角計算。計算な。で、マイナスにもなんのか。バーでキムと喋るみたいなニュアンスあったよな。店長と交渉しろ。交渉しろって書いてる。交渉してみる一旦。
Can I help you? Yes, have you got it? A lot. A lot. Does that arrangement include you paying me what we already agreed you owe me?
I understand your predicament as the manager. I feel I must remind you that we are here.
Forgive me for saying this, but I mean no offense. It's really nothing personal. I just have to protect the inch. Good luck trying to use it.
Draconian measure.
All the locks have an electronic component. They have to be unlocked down here. Not until you...
Okay. I might have something in my motor carriage we can use.
I really didn't want...
Oh, Lieutenant. We're done.
Yes?
10時以降にこいつと喋ってバルコニーか。7時に起きる。ああ、じゃあもう寝なあかんな。はい、寝なはれ。とりあえず携帯を切って目つぶったらな。ねえね。 なんか一緒に帰っていけなかったんですか店、チーカー好きで聞いたんでって、チーカーのストップがあったんですよ。行けなかったんで、その店でチーカー好きって聞いたんでって、チーカーのストラップがあったんですよに。何を言ってんの？日本語変さやな。なんせ一緒に行くよって店行けなかったけど、一緒に行く予定やって行かれへんかったけど、その時チーカー好きって聞いたから、もらった。もう別に、なんやろ。全然あり得る範囲じゃん。
Regular people just call it the cage. The cage at the back.
I confiscated this for a little while back. There are spinner hubcaps, frivolous things you put on your wheels. When the wheels come to a stop, a couple of weeks ago, I stopped a young man for going slower than the speed of... I took them and arrested him for driving under the... I don't know. Is it? I was going to take them into evidence, but they... No, that would be silly.
He flashes a smile, barely visible.
As I said, they are useless.
But thank you. The lieutenant nods as you take the spinners.
スピナーホイールを売りに行かないね。高っ。めちゃくちゃ高いやん、これ。どっちやったっけ？こっちか。めちゃくちゃよく今の川北麻理子さんみたいなの前髪になってるってこと？分からへん。だからそれでそれをやった方がいい。自分がいいと思ったやつにしたいね、そんなもん。基本的に。
Greetings on this fine night. The pawn shop is always open.
Yes, we'd like to sell these hub.
Roy takes the hub.
Yes.
No one was defrauded, or...
Of course.
Thank you. Here's the 130 real.
The rest is for him. To compensate the windfall is it?
Anything else you're thinking of selling? Another time, perhaps.
電気価格。電気価格が、これか。プラス2。で、電気価格プラス2。
Greetings on this fine night.
What? Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, a drug developed by the military to...
I try to keep the shop at a company.
There's a note of indignation.
Rolodon is just something I was with.
He's taken for mental and emotional, not physical pain.
A bad idea. So we were in all I lived. There wasn't much to volunteer. There's a no one.
So much.
A bunch of poor people built them so I came to Martinez. People told me I like the theory more than...
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
Have you tried it?
The lieutenant steps away. Go ahead then. He won't be your knock, but he won't be thrilled about this either.
If you say, here you go, man.
Yes, darling. That's the coalition government ordained Parolidon.
I respect your decision, officer.
精神向上薬。とりあえずハーブみたいなのをもらえる状況ではあるな。あれ深い意味ないと思っとくべきですかね。いや別にどっちゃでもないって感じじゃん。どっちゃの可能性もあるんじゃん。じゃあ別に自分で、難しいけど、読むの早いわけじゃない。読まんでいいなと思ったところを飛ばしてるって感じ。なんかまあ、ざっくり言ったらやけど、ざっくり言ったら、こいつは今、こいつは今、記憶喪失になってて、で、プラス、記憶喪失にもなってるし、なんか中庭で、なんか殺人事件みたいなのが起きてんねやんか。で、それがメインやから、なんかそこにあんまり関係なさげなところはちょっちゅう飛ばしながらやってる感じだな。
Can I help you? Yes. Well, great. Thank you, officer. That's the electronic lock to your room has. Please pay for each night in advance.
I'll take your room.
Of course. Always happy to have officers from the.
さあどうしよう。才覚はもういけたから。まあ、あとは、その度にいるところを上げていったらいいか。一旦無視して、無料で寝れる場所を確保できなければ。確かに寝れる場所は確保できたらいいよな。チペンはいつも。まだね、まだ大丈夫かな。5時、6時ぐらい。ポケモンして寝る。殺人事件の犯人探し。いや、でも多分メインはこいつの記憶喪失をどうにかするゲームやと私は思う。バルコニーってここのことよな、多分。
Yes?
これちゃうんかな。ちょっと待ってよ。でも3時間ぐらい寝てんねんな、もう。1日ワーリング・イン・ラグスのバルコニーでキムと話をしよう。ここ多分バルコニーよな。おそらく。
Yes? What do you want to know? Good.
あ、上にあるわ。バルコニーっぽいとこ。ただどうやって行くんやろう。どっちでもと思うけどな。なんか
The door is closed. Still, no, the lieutenant, he doesn't like where this is going.
なんかわざわざ
Just a moment. You had some question.
わざわざさ、それをなんやろ、他に意味がないと思って構えとかなった方がいいんか。だってなんやろ、てかこういう質問とかいうあれや、なんか例えばさ、今ので言ったらさ、仲良くなりたいなと思ってる異性に突然プレゼントあげたりしますか。例えばさ、チペさんは仲良くなりたいなと思ってる異性に突然プレゼントあげるのまずあるんかな。仲良くなりたいな、仲良くなりたいなっていうのもまた難しいしな。例えば今この文章見たときさ、仲良くなりたいなと思ってる異性に突然プレゼントあげる。仲良くなりたいなって思ってるってことは、私だけで見たときに仲良くないってことだよ。まだそんなに自分的に仲良く なってないけど、別に仲良くなってみたいな。で、私の中の仲良くなりたいってさ、例えば想像したら、ある程度もう仲いいけど、それ以上深い関係になりたいとか、男女の関係になりたいとかの仲良くなりたいなっていう質問かなってこれ思うねんな、この文章を見たときに。でも、チペさんはって言われたら、今の私のリアルで言ったら、別にそんなに喋ったことない人と、でもなんかちょっとこの人興味あるなっていう人にプレゼントあげるかって質問に聞こえんねんな。私、チペさんはって言われたら。私のリアルで言ったらそうやけど、でもそんな人に別にプレゼントは渡さへんなと思う。でも一般論的に仲良くなりたいなって思ってる異性にプレゼントあげるかって言ったら、ある程度喋るけど、これ以上の関係になりたい、もうちょっと仲良くなりたいっていうので言ったらあげる可能性もあるなっていう。でもそれも状況にもよるしさ、そんなんもう10人十色どころか、もう万人万色ぐらいちゃう。ほんまに。こんなもん一個に絞られへんから。それこそあやっぴの性格とか、あやっぴの何々で、その相手の男性の性格とか、なんかそういうのによって変わるから、こういうのって。 で、意味もさ、好きか嫌いかの好きかまあ、そうじゃないかの、二分できるわけじゃないやん。もっと細かく、多分、それ人によってやっぱ性格なんかちゃうし。まあ、ただ、可能性としては全然、でも悪くはないんちゃうとしか言われへんな。別に、好意はあるやん。おそらく。むっちゃじゃあ、むちゃくちゃ、悪い風に考えるんやったら、例えば、なんか、悪い方で言ったら、そういうちいかわとかのスロープを買うことによって、ちょっと好意を向けて適当に遊ぶ。女遊びするために、あやっぴのことを利用してる。とか、まあもっとまあないけど、結婚詐欺とか、なんかこう、なんかマルチ商法とかに誘い込むために、ちょっとそういう好きにさしてやるとか、悪い方で考えたらね。でも、ほんまに単純にストレートに受け止めたら、別に、人として、まあでも別に、一緒に買い物行く感じやって言って、そっちいかわ好きって聞いたら買うわ。まあ私は別に、私は性格的には全然あり得ること。好きって聞いたから買いましたって。買ったんですよ。なんか、それこそ、この間もマネージャーと、なんか話してる流れで、なんか、東京のお土産はスイーツバーガー、何だっけ、なんとかスイーツバーガーみたいな、マネージャー男性やけど、みたいな話をしてて、世間話やな。で、その流れで、東京行った時に、東京なんかまあ別によう行くやん、私らとか仕事的に。よう行くし、行くけど、なんかマネージャーとその話してたから、お土産で買ったのよ、そのスイーツバーガーキングだったっけ、何だっけな、スイーツなんちゃらか、甘い、ハンバーガーみたいな感じの甘いやつ、買って渡したけど、やっぱ、そんなんも、私は絶対買う。そういうのあったら。で、別に買わへんのもあるし、そんな世間話ぐらいで買わへん。思い出してたから買ったのもあるけど、全然忘れて買わへんもあるし、でも、チーカーのストラップ買うの別に普通の流れではあるな。でも、ほんまにあやっぴのことを、むっちゃ好きな可能性もあるし、その子がな、その方が、男性が。だから全然可能性はいろいろあるんちゃう。だからそれ一個に絞って構えとくってかいうのが別にないな。まあ私がもしあやっぴの立場やったらその子に対する好意があるかどうかとかもまずあるしな。でそこの説明がいるんやもんな。いや実はその人のことちょっと気になってて、なんですとかやったら、例えば気になってなくて、とかもいるかも、そこまで気になってないんですけど、そうやって買ってきてくれたこともしかしたら好意ある可能性があるから、なんてやろう、なんかこれ以上気を持たせないために、どうしたらいいですかねって相談をあやっぴが私にするんやったらまだ私は答えられるけど、とか逆に私はちょっと実は好きで気になってるんですけど、そういう風にやってもらってちょっと嬉しい気持ちもあるから、なんか今後どうやったらいいですかね、わかるけど、その行為自体がどっちなんかをわからへんから、それを確定させたいっていうのはなんかあんまようわからへんって感じ。まだまだ寝てほしい私そんなに。でも寝てたからな。じゃあもう、まあでもどっちにせよもうこれちょうど1日フィニるから、このゲーム自体が。このゲームとか、この1日がちょうどキリからここにしようかな。この前複数人であるけど一緒に遊んだり、職場では結構喋ってするから、私が。いや、それはそうよ。だって、これだってそれによって全然、あやっぴがその子のことどう思ってるかによって、これ別に何の話かだって分からないもん。その向こうがあやっぴに対して好意があるかどうかなんか正直分からへんし。で、 なんやろ。で、あやっぴの方のやつは今聞けるから、それを踏まえた上で向こうがどう思ってるんですかね。まあ、全然、好意ある方にもなるんちゃう。じゃあ私こっからどうやったらその人と近づけるんですかね。まだ私はいろいろ言えるけど、アドバイスとして。向こうがどう思ってるんですかねはマジで分からへん。だって関係性が人によって全然ちゃうもん。そんな好き嫌いなんか。その、まだあやっぴは今、あやっぴの言葉聞けるから、まあ嘘じゃなければな。全部あやっぴの本心であれば別に聞けるけど、その見たこともないさ、あやっぴはそれは自分の中でその人のことを知ってるから、なんかようあるけどな、そう、別にあやっぴだけじゃなくて、いろんな人が私質問とかで、こういうことしてくる人がいるんですけど、これってどういうサインですかねとか言われるけど、いや、知らんでってしかならんねんな、だって見たことないもん。まだ、なんだろう、まだこの、このさ、今、例えば、あやっぴだけでも、今パッて見てる、あやっぴ、ペコ、豆タッツ、ゆうちゃん、うーのんとか、今こう名前が書いてるやん。こう喋ってるこの、あたらと喋ってるこの感じでも、正直、文字でしか会話してないから、そんなもん。いや、みんなは私のことを、舞台では見てるから、舞台で見てるし、ここで喋ってるから、なんとなく人となりは分かるやもせえへんけど、それでも多分、オンの私しか見てないから、オフの裏の私のことは絶対知らへん人が多いやん。だからそれも、多分みんなのオンで見てる私は多分ほんまの私じゃないし、多分。まあ全部じゃないって感じかな。まあ一部ではあるけど。でもっと言ったら、みんなは知ってるけど、それと同じぐらいみんなのことは私は絶対知らへんやん。でも、まあそれでもまだ喋ってるから、まあ難しいけど、例えばやけど、みんなから見てる私は、私の中の多分30%ぐらいちゃうわからないけど、まあ50%とかにしようか。50%。みんなの知ってる私はみんなの知ってる私はほんまの私の50%ぐらいやし、私が知ってるみんなは多分10%ぐらいちゃう。10% もないんちゃう。で、みんなのなんかこう、例えば、私の知らへん人の、今の言ったあやっぴの話で言ったら、まあもちろん具体的には、あやっぴの知ってる私は50%ぐらいで、私の知ってるあやっぴは10%もないぐらいで、私の知ってるそのあやっぴのなんか、その男の子なんかはもう1ないんちゃう。もうほぼゼロって感じ。だからその第三者のことをどうなんですかねって言われても、ほんまに分からへんとしか言われへんねんな。うん。可愛いとかそっから気になる。可愛いとか、星野さん話してたらしいから、そっから気になるやも、とは思うけど。で、今はちょっと気になってんねんな。で、恋愛の、そこで突然プレゼントはさすがに気になるわ、ポイントとか。だからちょっと好意はあんねんな。だから、あやっぴ的には。だから、こっからどうしたいかってことだよな。それこそ無地さん。いや、別に大丈夫よ。ごめんなさいというか、そっからまずどうしたいかの方が多分大事。その子のこととかは分からへんって感じだな。
Where shall we begin? We should talk about the investigation. First,
ただ一男性、そういうことだ。
I remember you wanting to discuss the RCM?
いや、なんかむずい。でもそこってでも結局、まだ受け身やん。あやっぴは。向こうがこうやってくれて、じゃああるんか好きなんかなっていうのは、なんかちょっと受け身じゃない？なんか全部。で自分がどうしたいかな時になってからなんか、まあ別にどっちでもある。ほんまに今は。分からんもんだ、その人のことが。温度感が。やっぱ温度感いるな。まだあやっぴは喋ってるから、まあ文章でしか知らへんし、まああやっぴはでもまああれか、その極奥とかのコピーをしてくれてるから、まだ知ってるけど、でもやっぱりそれでも知らんな、あやっぴの温度感は。でもまあもっと知らへんから。でもまあ結局さ、それが本 きであやっぴに対する好意がある子なんか、それとも単純になんかこう、そういう人当たりがいい子やから、結構誰にでも可愛いとか誰にでもって言ったらあれやけど、結構ほんまに素直に、ウブにや、あの人可愛らしいですよねとか、あ、ちいかわ好きやねんだから買ってあげるっていう、ほんまピュアな気持ちでやってる子やったとしても、その、あやっぴに対する好意があるからやってた子にしても、どっちかにしてもな。どっちやとしても、なんか、どっちやとしても、あやっぴ自身が別になんか動く必要はないんちゃう。自分が何かしようと思うまでは。だって向こうが好きやから自分が好きになるってなんかちょっとちゃうやん。自分がほんまに好きになった時は好きになった時やから。相手がじゃあ自分のこと好きな人を好きになりたいんやってことなのかな。やったらまあ変わるけど。例えば自分のことを追っかけてくれる人を好きになるっていう性格なんやったら、まあ、でも、その相手の子に魅力あるかどうかじゃない。まあその一個なんやもせえへんけど、それで尽くしてくれるっていうところが、何かこう、そうやって頑張ってくれるっていうことが、なんか好意を抱く時の一個の条件なんやもせえへんけど、でもまあ、一旦そこを冷静に自分が、そのことをちゃんと、男性として魅力あるかどうか、なんかなって思うけど、どうなんやろわからへん。自分が、相手が好きかどうか。ピュアにやってくれてようが、好きでやってくれてようが、いいはいいけどな。プラスでしかないような気がするけど、それは行動としては。そうやな。でも、好きな、例えばどうなの、女性がなんかやってくれて、あ、この子、自分の方好きなんやろな、ってなって、あ、好きなんやな、まあわからんでももう、まあでもそれはちょっと冷めすぎてんのかな、考えとして。好きやからちょっとこっちも気になってドキドキするっていうのがまあ普通か。どっちかっつったら。いや、そうやな。難しいな。いや、私は、向こうが好きでやってくれてるんか、普通にピュアでやってくれてるんか分からへんけど、好きっぽいなってなったらちょっとだけ、いや、まあ、むずいな。女性が逆にピュアにそれやってたらむっちゃ小悪魔やなってなるよな。小悪魔というか、人たらし、いい意味で人たらしなんやなってなるんかな。どうなんやろ。でもわからんな。いや、難しいとこやな、やっぱそれも。経験がねえからどんな先かわかんないんで。まあな、でも、いや、わかるよ。その、異性と恋愛経験が乏しいから、今多分いろいろ聞きたいっていうのもあるのもわかるけど、でも別に、あやっぴが、だけじゃないんちゃう。だってそんなん、例えばさ、例えば私が過去に、私は過去に付き合った人数が少ないから、あれやけど、例えば私がもう100人と付き合ってたとしても、100しか知らへんねんで。何十億もおるのに。100しか知らへん。一緒っちゃ一緒やねんな。そこまで変わらへんというか、まあ、01はちゃうけど、01、まあもちろん100も、100しかって言っても100もっていうのは、どっちのあれもあるけど、どっちかって言ったら、付き合った人数よりも、人と関わってきた人数の方も大事やもんな。まあ難しいけど、また、もちろん男性と、まあ、女性目線からしたときに男性と 肉体関係とかあるっていうのはまた、もちろん経験にはなるけど、おそらくその一個、深い関係っていうのはな。
I have a cigarette every night when I go over my notes.
Oh man, he looks so devastatingly.
I apologize, but I only brought one with me. I have exactly one cigarette every night. You mean...
Keeping the habit, yet, were he to quit, he would...
Yes. It's been a long... Well, but we performed the...
Though you really dropped the ball on Inspector...
I look forward. We conduct... He wasn't...
He's not saying much on the matter.
Claire also helped you... How should I say? Moving on. We didn't talk to the Wildman's rep. Above all, though, today was... It's impressive. Nice shoes, by the way. I like it. They're quite limited, actually. The power officers of the Rebachol Citizens Militia exercise most frequently is we can arrest people, of course, but rather you can't. As you may have gathered from the fact that we are expected to carry a record of our kills, like the coalition government, the RCM, or perhaps it is better to be sentimental.
Or if they think you do.
The Moralist International are the world's largest political... Okay. What do they believe in?
Those others say they continue the humanist project.
難しいよな。でもやっぱその恋愛をしてなかったらやっぱ全部気になるもんな。あんまりしてなかったこれどうなんだ。でもなんかやっぱであやっぺ自身がもし恋愛経験がなかったゼロやったとしたら今のその気になってる向こうがどうなんか分からへんけど気になってるっていうのもさほんまは普通の一般の人がやったら好きな感情なんやもせえへんけど自分でもちょっとそこが恋愛したことなかったらこれ好きなんかどうかも分からへんっていうのもあるしな。
Yes,
この気持ちが何なんやろうっていうもの。
I don't do you? In fact, we would need them even if you didn't think that way. We are in what is called the twilight. Then you will adore Martinez. For many of these people...
The dying light. This soldier.
They really don't like... It's our fault for... We run this city. It's incredibly hard. Human... Me too. But I wouldn't count... Yeah, it's getting very cold now. Let's go.
Alright. アンロックできる1スキルポイントをでもこっちで使いたいよなスキルポイントは難しいとこですねまあちょっと一旦ステイなんかなまあとりあえず寝るでいいんかなで一旦セーブするよこれまた明日の朝にはいはいじゃあね
The bed is cold and not but the sheets feel at once coarse and clammy against your skin.
高いからな、なんか寝床探したいよな、次の日は。
And then sleep doesn't come. Obviously, you're in bed with it. Maybe it's the bed's fault. Its synthetic filling as it barely covers your toes. Under your thrumming eyelids, it's a little better. Colors. See, something to do with. What was it that your breathing steadies? A great silence washes over you.
今日ストーリーは結構進んだと思う。一応1日経ったけど、なんかこう夢の世界かこれ。気持ち悪い。自分が死んでるやん。
Do you remember the scent of your childhood? What it says on the can, Harry? Do you remember your wife's hand? You know, reality will turn in. Do you remember? Oh no, Funky baby, you stayed. It was the rest of it that left. Or you just stood there, with one hand on the bottle and the other on your dick, watching it go.
なんか、奥さんか誰かに、
Where? No, it's gone.
あれか。
You found Elysium.
エリジウム来た。
Everything. The pile and the Isa. You really No, you haven't. You'll be back
奥さん
in
か
the
誰かに、
You're not coming
振られ
back
た
from
日みたいな
shit.
ことやな。
Thrashing around. You're trying.
So something is wrong. Oh yeah, time to go to work in the shit factory.
で、セーブしてフィニー。8時間ぐらい寝とるこいつ。よう寝たな。全然立ち上がれん。
Good going, buddy. Oh, you mean, why are you so tired? It's just that your heart has finally pumped all the speed. Don't do that. Speed is a potent central nervous system stimulant. It kept you got up from this floor because of a holy vow. Don't be silly. There was no vow. Of course, Martinez, you and Speed will be happy again.
運動向上薬。おつけ、じゃあセーブして。ちょっと待ってや。なんで尽くしたい追いかけたい派の私は分からんよ。尽くしたい追いかけたい派の私のかな。あ、そういうことな。付き合ったことじゃない。好きって気持ち、推して気持ちしか思ってない。急にこういうのって感じしかわけよ。はあはあ。今日ストーリー。そうやな。やっぱり、好意向けられて、で、やっぱ恋愛したことないから、なんで私なんかにとかいう気持ちも出てくると、もうなんか信用もできへんようになるしな。ほんまかなみたいな。これなんなんやろ騙そうとしてるんかなとかいろいろこう回っちゃう。まあでも素直に一回受け止めていいんちゃう別に、なんだろう。なんかそれが、例えばさ、まあ例えばさ、その男の子は職場の方やんな。まあむっちゃあやっぴて遊びたいから、なんかそのピュアな気持ち、まあもちろん好きもあるやもせんけど、ちょっとだけなんか下心で近づいてきてるとしても、下心抱くってなるぐらいの魅力が自分にあると思ったらいいんちゃう？少なくとも。で、それぐらい、例えばちいかわ買ってあげたいなって思うぐらいは心動いてる状態やから、その子も。でもまあ別に多分大丈夫な気はするけど、そこまでなんか下心とか、まあある程度ピュアにはやってくれてるそうな気もするけど、まあそれも絶対はないからな。難しいとこやけど。遊ばれてます、ね。まあ、で、恋愛経験もないんやろ。いや、私はでも、まあ、今後のあやっぴの人生のためにも、多少は、委ねてもええんちゃうとは思うけどな。まあ、一番ベストで言ったら、その人がちゃんとむっちゃ好意やって、あやっぴもちゃんとその好意を受けて好きになったとして、ちゃんとお互い付き合って、しっかり恋愛できして付き合えるのが一番ベストやけど、そうなるのが一番ベストやけど、例えば、その子は別に下心あって遊ぼうとしてて、あやっぴもまあ、でも別に好意は別にあるというか別に嫌じゃない。で、付き合って、まあ、軽い気持ちで付き合ってみるのは別に私はありやと思うけど、まあ、ただ、今まで恋愛経験がなかったりとか、そういう、そうやな、そういう行為をしたことないとかやったら怖い気持ちもあるし、ちょっとそこをハードル高いのもわかる。付き合ったりとかのハードルが高いねんな。まあ私は一回、私はもう好奇心が旺盛やから、もう別に何でもやってみたらええやんってなっちゃうし、そういうアドバイスができへんから、基本的には。 別にそう、まあ、なんかいろんな側面があるけど、別に恋愛って、まあ、いや、崇高なものというか、なんか、いいものではあるけど、やっぱでも大したもんじゃないよっていう部分もあるから、別に、大したもんじゃないというか、まあ別に、付き合ったりとか、それまあエッチしたりとかも、まあ大事にしなあかんって気持ちもわかるし、でも別に、そんな大事に、なんかいろいろ経験してみたらええやんっていう部分もあるやん。多分そういう経験してる人はわかると思うけど。まあそれなんか騙されへん方がええねんけど、まあ、今の若いうちにいろいろ経験したらええやんとはなるな、なんか。じゃないと、例えばさ、今むっちゃ大事にしてて、ね、もうちょっと例えば年取った時にさ、初めてじゃあ好きな人ができたってなった時に、しっかりな、自分の中でしっかりした好きな人ができたってなった時に、でもその、経験がないから好きになっちゃってるって判断できへんっていうのもあり得るからさ、失敗したらええやんって思うけどな。その子が、わからへん。その男の子がむっちゃいい子で、もうほんまに一番うまいことトントン拍子うまいこといく可能性もあるけど、まあ例えばさ、その子むっちゃええ子で、ほんまにピュアな気持ちで付き合ったとしても、結局付き合ったとに性格的にうまくいかへんも全然あるやん。とか他にもいろんな要因があって。いや、こんなんもう、一期一会というかもう、とかもう、なんかこう、相性もあるし、いろいろ。いや、付き合ってみな分からない部分もあるから、難しいな。なんかどんだけ自分がいいと思って、あ、この人しかおらんって人が見つかったとしても、いざ付き合っていざ結婚したら、全然ちゃうかったりするから、こんなんもう付き合ってみな分からんな、っていう。まあ、職場で気まずくなるのが一番厄介。確かにな。まあ、それもあるか。まあな。まあでも別に、それも別にな。まあ気まずなったらその時ちゃう。でも、そんなん言い出したらもう付き合ったらできへんからな。どんな結果になって気まずなにもしたし。そうやな。まあ、まあ、そもそもだから今どういう状況か自分で分かってないんやな。だから、まあ別に、まあ騙されるのはちょっとかわいそうやから、そこは、いや、それ例えば、これって騙されてんすかねってなるやつとか言われたときに、ああ、それちょっと、騙されてそうな気するから、なるべくうまいことやったらっていう時もあるからさ。まあ、なるべく騙されへん方がさ、永遠に越したことはないけど、まあどうなんやろな。でも気まずい恐れて恋愛せえへん方がええってあるか、でも。まあ難しい。まあ、ちょっとまあ、自分の中でどうしたいができたら、また聞くわ。遊ばれてんと思って昨日最初ご飯行こうって言うたったら、遊ばれてんと思って、3月行きましょうって向こうから言ってきはった。3月行きましょうって言ってきはった。えらい先やな。3月って。もう別に2月とかでいかん。2月とかもう今月でいいの。今度行こうとかでいいのな。でも3月行きましょうって、むっちゃなんか、そこまで別に、ほんまに好きな子だったらすぐ行きそうな気もするけどな、正直。好きというか、いや、わからん。それかまあ、むっちゃ、向こうも恥ずかしがり屋でとかもあるのかな、わからんな。ああ、2月希望ださい。そう、時間ってランチとかでいいんちゃう？夜とかってあんの？仕事がない時間帯ってあかんの？そのシフト制として。 例えば、10時ぐらいに仕事ばらしで、その後行くとか無理なのかな。わからんけど。合わせなあかんってことか、一日ちゃんと。一日ちゃんと合わせていこうっていう話ってことだ。デートみたいなのしようっていう意味で3月ってことな。どうなんやろ。むずいな、確かに。一日合わせていこうってことな。
The window stands broken in its frame. The morning light hurts your.
まあちゃんとデートしよう。もうちょっと早い、あれで行ったらいいのね、それやったら。もうちょっと、なんやろ。もうちょっちゅなんやろ。なんかわからんけど、向こうがバイト終わった後飯パッと行けるタイミングとかで夜行ったらいいやん、別に。夜なんか知らんけど、バイトなんかその普通の仕事なんかあんまわからんけど、職場で、タイミングで。そうやんな、いきなり一日なくてもええよな。そんな。まあまあ、いや、わかるけど、ちゃんとデートしたい。デートはちゃんとするはまあ、やるとして、3月に。別に1月2月で飯だけ行ったら、ランチでもええし、そんな。仕事終わり、そうやんな。仕事終わりじゃなくても、別にランチでもええし。パッとご飯行こうとか、お昼行こうとかでいいんちゃう？夜はポイントなんて10時半終わりとかに、そうやな、10時半終わりで近くで飯、普段夜飯そこから食うんやったらな。ちょっとだけパッと行きましょうでいいんちゃう？飯食って。で、別にバイバイでええやん。か、ランチやな。まあ、怖い、まあ、そうやな。10時半終わりで終わってちょっと飯行きましょう。ご飯だけパッと食べよう。まあ、飲んでもいいけど。まあ、帰りタクシーとかがあるんか、あるって感じなのかな。わからんけど。か、まあ、昼かな。お昼食べて。いや、別に、いやその手というかな。だから結局、女友達やと思ったらいいんちゃう？別に行くやん、多分昼とか。別にバイトが仕事あろうが昼空いてたら、夜でも。別にそんな構えんと、普通に友達として行ったらいいんじゃん。だって別にまだそんな好きとかもないやろ？どっちもないんやったら。でちゃんと3月に合わせていくって、もう男女の予定の合わせ方やん、それって。ちょっとだけ。まあまあ女性もあるけど、女友達もあるけど、そんな構えんと、だって2月まで、その友達と遊ばへん。2月いっぱい普通の自分の友達と遊ばへんってないやん。で別に遊ぶ。その感じでいってんちゃう。さあ。どうしよう、でも、2月の2週目ぐらいに私はゲーム配信してて、あやっぴが急に来て、実は昨日、例の人とご飯行って、お泊まりしちゃいました、みたいな、急にコメント来る可能性もあるな。そんな可能性もあるよな、俺。ちょっと。でも、お泊まりしても、付き合っちゃうことにしました、みたいな。いや、でもあり得るで。話進みすぎ。さ、あやっぴんの中ではさ、なんていうの、まだ恋愛経験なかったりしたら、ちょっと先に感じるけど、意外と手前にあんねん、そういうのって。結構トントン、意外と超えてみたら、なんやろ、 あ、超えるんやってなるねんな、なんか。そう、賞レースとかもさ、ずっとやっぱり2回戦、3回戦とか落ちてても、いざ準々決勝、準決とかいったら、あ、超えれるんやってなれるというか、あ、このハードルでずっとやってたけど、みたいな感じってやっぱあるからな。こんなところで初体験報告、誰がいや、でも、あやっぺは多分してくれると思う、ここで。いやー、あり得るなこういうと配信のいや、あやっぺ多分してくれると思う。おそらく。そやなまあ、お酒とか結構飲まはるんやったら、ちょっとなるべく酔わんようにはした方がいいな。正常に判断できるようになるべくな。飲まんっていうか、まあ、たしなむ程度はいいけど。ちょっとなんかこう、もう、緊張しすぎて、もう飲んで忘れさせようってする方もいてはるから、人によってはな。まあまあまあまあ、ってな感じで、日にましょうかね、じゃあ、配信じゃあバイビー。おやすみシャンス。私はまだ寝ないけど。じゃあね。